y'all? Welcome to Raw Table Talk. We're doing a live session. I got Dawg, Jungo. Got my dog back there with the Shiesty on. We got little Gotti back there. We got with the Jitt. He whipped that thing real reckless, so you better get up out of his way. But yeah, we got a whole list of topics, so we hope y'all ready for it. Just waiting on a couple more viewers to get on, and then we finna just go crazy. Oh yeah, that thing's climbing. I'm trying to make sure I can see the comments.
Have you did this before?
Oh, okay, boom. That's what I can see the comments at right there. Alright, yeah, y'all tap in. We finna go crazy. Y'all seen the topic list. We got about 10. I'm trying to make sure we gonna fit them all in this little segment, but we gonna figure it out. Sure, we crank up right now. Y'all got something y'all wanna say before we crank up for real?
Yo. What's happening? With the fam. Tapped in with little nephew.
For sure.
Boy, Dirt Dog, what it is.
Yeah, for
Y'all
sure.
people tap in, man. Let me see who out there.
And the view was going up quick too. I love it. Alright, first thing first, we're gonna start with turning the other cheek in situations. So like walking away from a situation where you know you wanna click and spaz out. So I'm gonna start with you. How you feel about turning your cheek in the situation?
Man, turning the other cheek come with growth. You know what I'm saying? We had a conversation, you know, me and the fam, we talk all the time. I think Lil Swerve put it best.
Mm-hmm.
The other day when we was talking, Lil Swerve gave us an analogy about dogs. And he asked a question. He asked, what's the most aggressive dog? And I asked the people on live, man, what's the most aggressive dog in y'all opinion? And I give y'all a few seconds to give y'all answer. And I know a lot of people will say a pit bull. A lot of people will say a German Shepherd, Doberman Pinscher, but the most aggressive dog is a Chihuahua. And it's a little dog. And that's the dog that do all the barking, all the yelling. But just because somebody barking and yelling don't mean that they can do nothing to you. And you got to know what kind of dog you are and what kind of dog the people are. And that's what comes with turning the other cheek. Mm-hmm. Sometimes everybody don't deserve a response. Swerve gave us the analogy and he told us about, you know, a Chihuahua run down on a Rottweiler and the Rottweiler just look at him and keep walking because he know if I wanted to, man, I could crush you.
Right.
Cane Corso, if you know what that is, that's like a bigger pit. Just look at a Chihuahua and move on. And if you don't know what kind of dog you are, homie, you will crash out all the time because the Rottweiler could throw it all away for a Chihuahua. But what you gonna prove?
But I don't mean to interrupt, but you got some people who ain't gonna let you walk away. They gonna keep pressing the issue. They gonna keep pulling up on you. Like, you gotta do them something because they just ain't gonna let it go.
See, Chihuahuas do that.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, you gotta know this. As elevation, as time grow, you gotta put yourself in better situations. As you grow, you gotta realize what you're living for.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
See, if he ready to throw it all the way, don't mean I gotta throw it all the way. First of all, bro, I got patients at home. I got 7 at home. I got a wife at home. I got kids, bro. I got stuff to live for.
Right.
And ain't nobody gonna do for him what I do for him. If I throw it all the way because of you, what I'm gonna get? And I'm a praying man. God ain't gonna let me get in no situation like that because God know what I can handle. So I tell you this, with turning the other cheek, bro, you gotta always talk to the man because God ain't gonna put me in a situation I can't handle. We make this joke around the family. Everybody say me and Jungo probably the most aggressive people in the family, but God know that.
Yeah. So
God ain't gonna put me in too many situations where like that. But as I grow, I'm gonna be responsible for what I learned yesterday. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, now, you know, because it's different situations to where sometimes you can spare a person and sometimes you can't. So, like, I'm going to give you a scenario. Boom, you out shopping. You know, you with your people. You know, you with your family. Y'all pushing the buggy. Somebody from around away from back in the day still feel like they a big dog. They come pull up, being disrespectful, trying to, you know, holler at your wife and, you know, doing the most. And they mess around and do too much. And, you know, they put their hands on them. Not in a, you know, violent way, but, like, you know, some harassment type of situation. I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. I can't turn that cheek.
I'll tell you this, too. Foolishness is in the heart of a child. But the rod will drive it far away from him.
What you mean by that?
It's a Bible verse. Well, foolish is it? See, dude, he gotta be child-minded to try me like that.
Right.
First of all, bro, if you know me, and in this city,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't put on, bro. You know I don't rep nothing, bro. I ain't trying to rep like I'm just. But you ask the police about me, homie.
Right.
They'll tell you, bro, I'm not the one to be playing with. But I don't go around bothering nobody either.
Yeah.
But now, if the foolishness in that child, because that's what I'm gonna call him, because that's what he gonna be, a child if he try me. If the foolishness is in that child, this rod gonna drive it out of him.
What the rod is? Say it again.
This rod gonna drive it out of him.
Well,
Yeah. So if sometimes if I can't control it, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I will go and I'm a church going person, bro. Love God, and I go and stand in front of the whole church and tell them.
Yeah.
They'll tell you, bro. I don't push me there.
Mm-hmm.
Some stuff I can't take, so I don't put myself in certain situations. Certain places I don't go because I know me. But and to answer your question, but a rod to drive it out of, homie.
So
Some people you might have to spank. You know, some kids need spankings.
For sure. And viewers, y'all feel free to tap in, drop y'all comments too, cause
on everybody.
Well, for
hey,
real.
this topic, this for everybody, this for y'all too. So y'all feel free to tap in. You know, we gonna interact with y'all, and you know, we gonna talk it up crazy. Ru, how you feeling about it? You gonna turn the other cheek? How you gonna?
I ain't got there yet. You know, I'm still developing. I'm still growing. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting to that point where I can turn the other cheek. But in that situation, I'm gonna get some points off him. My old lady gonna know why she with me, cause I'm gonna go in and bless him up some. But that's just me. You know, I ain't encouraging nobody to take my advice. I just said I'm growing, and I'm, you know what I'm saying. I'm with people like Dawg, and you know what I'm saying, drop their knowledge on me and wisdom. You know what I'm saying, keep me in a position where I'm out here and I'm not somewhere I don't want to be. You know what I'm saying? That's the consequences of that too. You know what I'm saying? So it's most definitely encouraged.
And a lot of you niggas out there trying to
definitely encouraged to turn the other cheek, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna encourage niggas to turn the other cheek.
And you niggas that's trying niggas that ain't right, y'all know y'all ain't right for putting niggas in that situation when y'all gonna tell.
Y'all niggas chihuahuas, man. Y'all better stop barking at a Rottweiler, man.
A whole lot of chihuahuas in the city. Got Shiesty, y'all would have tapped in. Jeep Whipper, y'all would have tapped in. Sure.
On the head, really.
Y'all got anything, viewers? You know, y'all feel free to tap in whenever y'all ready. Next up, we're gonna get to some music topics. We're gonna get to the Tele music scene and the music beefs that's going on in the city. Probably wouldn't call it beef, a little barbecue, but you know. So yeah. Give me y'all opinion on the Tele music scene right now. Is it watered down? Tele doing their thing? Like, what's up with Tele?
Tele going up.
Tele going up.
Yeah.
All right, shoot me your top 5 Tele artists right now.
I'm biased, so
Off the ripple.
You know I'm biased. I'm gonna go with Swerve. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go with the boy Boston.
Richie.
And this ain't in no particular order except for Swerve. Swerve gonna always be my favorite. I mean, for obvious reasons.
Gotta show love the whole team.
But I'm saying Swerve. I'm gonna say Boston. I'm gonna say that boy Bobby Fishgill, boy, off top, man. That little fella, that man, he just different. And his grind is just, oh man, on another level. Bro, I'm liking Tater Baby. Bro, I love that little boy Tater, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Yeah,
and I can't leave out. I gotta go to Pine Ridge with it again, man. I gotta holler at that little boy, little Trill.
Oh man, I ain't gonna lie. The city, y'all sleep on Trill. Trill been dropping gas for a long time.
And if I ain't leaving no, I'm just saying when we hit the road, cause this my squad right here, bro. I'm an older nigga, bro. I don't fool with people, bro. I just want to put game into my young niggas so they don't crash out like I did or some of my homies before me. So when we take road trips, them boys, they in heavy rotation. We gonna get some Swerve. When Hot was dropping, we were dropping Hot on there, boy. We dropping heavy Trill.
Bud, shout out MTV.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I can't forget about Big Bud.
Oh
yeah,
man. Speaking, man, big speaking.
Yeah, boy, that's nephew.
Big 3. You know what I'm saying?
Nephew. My bad, nephew. I got to extend it, cause but gotta put MTM Bud on there.
MTM Bud, man. Shout out Bud.
Yeah, boy, we big Bud, man. I gotta shout out nephew Bud, boy. He doing his thing. But yeah, man, the music scene right now, man. I think I think it's going where it's supposed to go. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. Shout out to the boy Spliff
Oh
Jitt.
yeah, Spliff going crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, matter of fact, she said NFL 2 I ain't gonna lie. I see he got a
exactly.
feature with Yak.
Yeah.
He got a feature with Yak.
See, I don't know. I'm older, so you got. But now I just did hear about the little fella 2 Up, and I went and double back. I realized youngin from Houghton Street. Boy, I like what dude. I heard dude. I went and spent dude a couple dude tracks. I like little NFL. I love that, man. No better. I like that.
Okay. Anybody else gonna drop that top 5 in the video?
Now hold on. I gotta say this, boy.
Who that?
Ain't that one in no order. My top artist gonna always be Swerve. That's my youngin. So I'm so now everything else I put out there, bro, that's in no particular order. I rock with them boys. And I'm talking about really, I'm gonna get in my bins and I'm gonna be rocking on them boys. But I'm talking about every time we spin off or we have a little house, you know how we do.
Yeah.
The family get together, boy, on the YouTube, boy, them the boys we rocking. So
Yeah.
Know what it is, what up?
For sure. Got our Flock, what they do, Brody? Yoda, what they
Flock,
do?
nephew, what it is, baby?
Got Natty on there.
Alright.
Dawg.
But now Deontay?
Yeah. Right
What
now.
it is, nephew?
I ain't gonna lie though. If I drop my top 5, it'll be. I rock with all y'all, boy.
I ain't got no top, but
Yes, I was saying that mine went in no order.
If I'm gonna tell you who I'm listening to, I'm listening to Lil Trill.
Yeah.
Shout out Lil Trill. I'm listening to Lil Trill.
Yeah.
I'm spinning MTM Bub, One Way KD. You know what I'm saying? Definitely Swerve. You know, I know Swerve word for word. You know what I'm saying? I'm spinning Hot Boy. You know what I'm saying?
Big facts.
I definitely like Spliff, man. Spliff fucked me up. I like Spliff.
And shout out, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. Nephew put me on the youngin, man. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Boy, this finna be my top.
Oh, yeah.
I better stop
Hey, and we gonna give y'all the sneak. We gonna give y'all the preview of that too.
Hold on, let me tell you who that. Yeah, I forgot, boy. Patience, my little girl, man. She popping, shooting a video this Sunday, man. Y'all pop out and rock with her. But hey, I'm gonna tell you this though. You put me, Jungo. You put me on youngin. That boy said I'm rocking with the Seminoles.
I'm in Tallahassee. She with the Seminoles.
What?
Let's okay,
I'm in Tallahassee. I'm rocking with the
Shout out Lil
Seminoles.
Tyler.
Lil bro.
Life, youngin, man.
And Jitt ain't on no drill shit, man.
Man, Lil bro talking about getting some money. He talking about getting some money.
And take niggas, damn. But shout out Lil Tyler though, man.
If I gotta drop my 5, I'm gonna go and drop it. Yoda and Ola come in a package, so them 2 niggas come as one. Natty and Keith, they come as one.
Okay.
No, I'm rocking with Swerve, rocking with Boston, Lil Tyler. Now for that fifth slot, I ain't gonna lie. Can I put Trill and Spliff as a combo package? But then again, I got B Slug too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Slug.
Nasty and Tater, so it's like
Slug, B Slug. Oh my God,
it's hard to put a top 5 on the city right now because we got some shit going on. I ain't gonna lie.
Hold on,
no cap. Y'all
no
miss
cap.
one too.
Yeah, no cap. Hold on, I ain't gonna tell you no lie, bro. Regardless of what all go on, but when it come to rapping, there ain't too many people rap harder than the young nigga Nario, dog. I'ma just
I
be
mean,
real.
Nario been got his flowers.
I'ma just, you ask me, I'm gonna tell you straight up, bro. The young nigga a rapper, dog.
Yeah, I ain't taking it
I
from
ain't
him.
gonna tell you no lie. Young nigga a rapper,
I'm
dog.
taking it from him. No, Nario is Nario. Nario, you know, some people you ain't gotta tell them they hard. They already know.
But that leaded to the
And we got a song together on like part 2, and we got Slug on there, so y'all know that bit there hit, but I ain't here to promote that. But yeah, Nario, you know, Nario kind of like he headed on to the OG leads of the game. So like right now we mentioning like young niggas. Woo. When you like, you know what I'm saying?
For a reason.
You ready to touch on that?
Might as well.
Well, since we gonna tell the music scene, we finna go on touch down on the diss tracks and the whole Nario versus the North, Nario versus Swerve and all the nonsense, man. So, no, y'all ready to touch down? Let's do it. It's raw table talk now, so can't nobody get offended by what's said, cause you know we here to speak facts, like big facts, them.
They do. My thing about the whole thing is I'm personally invested because one of the people is my son. You feel what I'm saying? But I I also read into situations, right?
Right, right.
So when I look at a situation, man, I tell y'all, you know, I tell y'all all the time, and I tell y'all that, bro, a lot of times you're looking at the individual, but you don't look at the person on the inside of the individual. A lot of times, when people react, it's really not the person you see. It's a kid on the inside of that person that's hurting,
Right,
that run the body. Y'all ever seen Scooby and Scrappy? The cartoon Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
Y'all remember Scooby used to always have to hold Scrappy back.
Right.
Scrappy was way younger, but he always got Scooby into some stuff. And a lot of people have a little Scrappy in them. You feel what I'm saying? There'd be a young person on the inside of them. So we talking to the Scooby Doo, but the person that need to be addressed is the Scrappy. I said all that to say I really feel like, especially when you've been going so hard for so long, sometimes it get frustrating. Especially when you don't feel like you made it to where you need to make it, and then you see people coming in passion, and people ain't giving you the respect, that gets frustrating sometimes. And people that don't have the guidance, and like bro, when y'all go through stuff, y'all niggas can come sit down.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
You got to be real, bro. Without some real guidance, y'all would have been crashed out. Conversations we done had. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas would have crashed out. Jungo, he ain't got that excuse because he been with me his whole life. You feel what I'm saying? Swerve, he ain't got that excuse because he been with me his whole life. But when me and you start rocking, bro, you was making mistakes, and I really feel like Fool just got some inner stuff that he just need to talk to somebody about. So when the diss track came out, I wasn't so much because I understood where it was coming from.
Right.
But also, it ain't my fault. I'm speaking on the people he did. It ain't my fault, bro, that you going through that. You feel what I'm saying? And you gotta, just like you say, bro, if you slap me and I up and shoot you,
I ain't wrong.
you can't tell me I'm wrong, homie, because you ain't had to been to bother me in the first place.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? I don't care what kind of day you had.
I call that.
Yeah, you push me or slap me, so what I gotta say about that is, and bro, me, because I'm personally invested, first of all, my nigga, I'm rocking with my youngin' off top, but me and my youngin' had a talk. You feel what I'm saying? And, you know, I know you're gonna interview him, so I'll let him show you how that go down, but we had a talk before the track come out, you know, because the Bible said this, a wise man seek counsel before he go to war. Fool ain't seek no real counsel, my nigga, before he did that. And I say this, and I'ma stand on it. If he did talk to somebody, bro, and y'all still let youngin' do that, bro, y'all don't love youngin', man. Y'all should have got youngin' some help. And shout out to
Now, when we speak on Youngin, who we speaking on?
Nario.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, dog. You know, the hood is Nario what? You know, everybody got on the book and they said what they said. So, you know, he felt back into a corner.
So that, I get that. That's not my point. My point is you got to have somebody in your OG, somebody with a voice of reason. If you really know where this gangster stuff come from, everybody want to be gangster, everybody want to be real. Do you know where really gangster come from? Do you know what nationality we really get gangster from?
What that?
Anybody?
Nah, get it to it.
Italians.
The mob.
The mob. And do you know what the mob had?
OGs.
No, not only that. They had a counselor.
The 5 that you got to sit down with.
They had somebody that they consulted with.
Right.
Now that was just the head of the mob. But before any move get made, bro, we gotta sit down, bro, and we gotta come. And before you make a move, you gotta come over here and talk to me.
Yeah.
What's happening is people don't have that no more.
Nah.
So and there's and I get it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the youngins, boy, shout out to these young niggas out here today, bro. These niggas get more guap than an old nigga. You feel what I'm saying? So they don't respect. But if you gotta have somebody in your corner that you respect, bro, that well, you can bounce stuff off of. You done came a couple times and we done chopped out some situations. You feel what I'm saying? To where it could have been a crash out situation. But once we talk our way through it, bro, it ain't even worth it. And I just wish Fool had somebody in his corner, my nigga, where he could really, you know, get off what he need to get off. And man, I'm praying for Youngin, but.
And I mean, I hate to interrupt, but I also hate to say this, but and God bless the dead, I feel like Weed was that person for him. You know, I feel like, you know, when we lost Mike Larry, we really lost a key to the streets.
Man, truth be told, on about Mike Larry called me daddy. Bro, no cow. Did that, I used to call me daddy.
Yeah.
So I've been with youngin since he was a youngin. He ain't here to tell God bless the dead, but everybody needs somebody.
Nah,
You know what
real
I'm saying?
shit. That's
And,
real.
that's that on that. We can push it.
Yeah. Ru, you want to touch down on that? Anybody want to touch down? Shiesty, Jeep Whipper. All right, so that's on that with the tele music scene. So now we gon' what's the topic? We got a lot of topics. We going all around the board. They're like fast. Young niggas ain't got no guidance. So we at the fact we gonna come back to a couple topics and we gonna get to the old niggas not giving young niggas they flowers. You know, we seen Charlamagne say that Chief Keef wasn't an influence to the music game. I honestly feel like he was. If it wasn't for Chief, we wouldn't really know too much about drill music. But you know, I don't know. I mean, Charlamagne, I seen him. He did like a little explanation to why he, you know what I'm saying, made the decision that he made. But I don't know. I feel like, you know, you got
Charlamagne like a civilian. Charlamagne, that don't really apply to Charlamagne. Like,
Yeah, his lifestyle ain't.
You know, we ain't influencing him, so you can't expect.
And that's his opinion.
We
You see
grew
what
up
I'm
on
Right,
saying?
Chief.
No, I mean,
right.
that's his opinion, so you gotta respect
I
it.
mean, yeah, I mean,
But it ain't gotta be
Chief
right.
Keef ain't influencing him. Yeah,
That's just like me saying Florida State the best team in the world. That's my opinion.
no.
But somebody else knows
That
about
was
you.
going on though. That was going
And
on.
other people got
stand on that.
yeah, other people say Alabama. You see what I'm saying? So that's our opinion to you. And to his demographic, he don't hear that. That ain't where he come from.
Okay.
Yeah, he a jazz listener and
But no disrespect to him.
Yeah, it
You
ain't
know
no
what I'm saying?
disrespect.
You gotta look at it though. Fool also is a music connoisseur.
yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah, for sure.
Fool listen at all different kind of genres of music. So the down, you know, you gotta understand where he coming from. But like each and every person said, opinions, bro. Opinion is like a butthole, bro. Everybody got one.
Yeah.
And just because that's his opinion, don't make it law. That's why.
That's why you get ignore a lot of people.
That's my
But they
point.
got their
Listen,
opinion.
when did we ever come to the? Listen, bro. Coming up, I know all us, bro. We from the South. So somebody in your family, bro, went to church, right or wrong?
Yeah.
Dead right.
Right or wrong?
Right.
For sure.
So why is it that what grandma them told us about what God will do for us and how we can get through situations, bro, we will not believe that.
Yeah.
But a YouTuber, somebody on the internet can get on there and say anything,
Yeah.
and bro, we'll run with it like it's law.
The internet is like its own type of drug.
So guess what? So now you gotta ask the real big question. We talk about how Charlamagne, and we're gonna get back to the old niggas and young niggas, but I wanna address the fact that let's look at it like this here, bro. You can't be easily persuaded by this. By what we watching the internet and people on there. Bro, take what I'm saying and go learn for yourself. Go investigate it. Go look it up. You feel what I'm saying, bro? Don't never be that kind of person, bro, that feel like you need somebody to confirm something for you.
Right.
Bro, my kids, all of them will tell you, bro. When they ask me questions coming up, bro, if my daughter was on here, she'll tell you. First thing I'm gonna tell you, boy, Google it, nigga. Go look it up.
Right.
Find out for yourself. But let's get back to the flower situation, homie.
Yeah, old niggas not giving young niggas they, you know what I'm saying, they flowers, they props, you know. It's a new age of time. So, you know, a lot of older people, the last young nigga I know they rock with was probably Kodak. After Kodak, it's like, nah, the rest of that shit trash. These niggas mumble rappers and XYZ, but times evolving. People don't want to hear bar for bar no more. They want to just bob their head to a good beat and some catchy, you know. So
I love young niggas, dog. I just got a thing for young niggas. You see what I'm surrounded around. I love young niggas, but it's my nephew, but that's like my little brother. You feel what I'm saying? My little brother, I've been had him with me since he was, man, I had that boy in the pool when he was 12, 13 years old.
right.
Boy, Jungo, boy, I had him in the moon and Mount Zion at 15. When you did your first show, what?
I don't remember. It was around that. But
Yeah. Swerve, boy, I had Swerve performing in the moon when he was, what, 6, 7?
a little tree on me.
Yeah, he was the youngest person in the club. So, what? A lot of times, bro, with older people and young people, we just don't take the time to understand each other. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I'm old, I feel like I gotta be right.
Mm-hmm.
But I understand that it's some things that younger can teach me. Boy, Swerve, if y'all was there the other day, boy, Swerve, they ain't there preached to us the other day. And boy, gave us some stuff that we ain't even look at it like that.
Right.
And now that we look at it like that, bro, I understand that, bro. I respect young fellas. The way that boy Bobby Fishkill did his thing, bro. Bro, my hat's off. Bobby, if he'll tell the truth, he'll tell you. But when we was doing our thing, shout out to my dog M. Beasley. Back when Low Key Figure was doing our thing, we used to run through Quincy, man. Bobby used to be in the projects back then. Young fella, watching and soaking up game, boy. And I just love the way he just done did his own thing. Boy, don't need nobody made a way for him. Say what you want to say about him, but youngin' is like that. You feel what I'm saying? You can't out hustle him. You ain't, bro. If a nigga get up 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, man, it's gonna be hard to beat him. You feel what I'm saying? It's gonna be hard to beat them kind of people. The boy Boston. I love what he doing. That boy got a good heart. You feel what I'm saying? I remember he was really pushing the young nigga Spliff. Shout out to Spliff, man. Me and Spliff uncle like brothers. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of these niggas, man. A lot of old niggas, man, just get caught in their ways and get upset about what young niggas doing, and because they ain't doing what they said they doing. But they forget. They soon to forget that when you was that age, you wasn't listening to nobody. Me, I sympathize with young niggas. I want to meet the nigga where they at. The reason why I want to do that is because that's what God do for me.
Right.
God meet me where I'm at, bro. God, I don't have to.
So, okay, give me some class of old niggas and young niggas you'd like to see together right now.
Old niggas and young niggas I like to see together right now?
And you see them on the track together right now. What old niggas and young niggas you'd like to see right now?
I want to see Yak and Plies.
They did though, right?
I'm talking about some new Yak and Plies.
Yeah, they dropped the whole tape. That FEMA.
Oh yeah, they did. They did. Yeah. I want to see. I would like to see. That's a hard one.
I want to see Rod Wave and T-Pain or some shit.
That's gonna be a
some crazy
sad,
shit,
crying ass song.
What?
But it's
people
gonna be,
need
it's
that.
gonna be
I know
fun.
them long drives, and you going through it. Some of those songs get you
Boy,
through.
I'm telling you, listen, that boy Rod Wave gonna
Shit.
take me there.
I can't listen to Big Dawg, man. Big Dawg make me depressed. I can't do it.
Well, hey, listen, I listen to him, and boy, shout out to that boy Payne. I would love to see that. I would love to see Boston and Payne do something.
For sure.
I would love to see that.
Do it for Ridge Road if y'all want to do it. Do it for the Ridge.
Yeah, I would love to see that. And here's what I want to say about that. Well, since we talking, bro, a lot of people don't understand Pain, man. You feel what I'm saying? I was around when young nigga was doing. You know, we done been on the road together. We done did shows together. Man, a lot of people say, you know, what Pain ain't did, but you gotta understand, Pain different from us. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Pain ain't no street dude. When everybody was going to the club, well, Pain was at the house, but making beats, and Pain dropped out of school. People took him out of school, my nigga, to do this.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So, what people don't realize, bro, who I'm gonna look out for? I ain't really touching y'all niggas. So what, I'm just supposed to come here and say, oh, well, we from the neighborhood here. You from there? Okay, here you go. Hey, are you from the hood? That's not what he about, bro, because he not there. And then when he tried to do it, I ain't gonna speak on too much. He got the bad end of the stick. When he tried to look out for everybody, things didn't go well. So
Right.
and Payne one of them kind of people that's super talented.
Right.
And that really don't feel like he get what he's supposed to get. You feel what I'm saying? He really don't feel like he get the support that he's supposed to get.
Yeah.
So that kind of hurt, bro. That kind of hurtful for them kind of fellas.
Nah. You know that if I ever get the chance, you know, Raw Tabletop blow up, I'm gonna interview Payne and give him a chance to tell his story.
I love
Win.
Yeah, win.
Win.
I love Payne.
Speaking of existence.
I love Payne, man.
Affirmations
Payne
indeed,
is
y'all right.
one of the most talented people to ever come out of Tallahassee, bro.
I ain't gonna count though. I like to see Busta and Plies collab.
That'll be a good one.
I can see
The
that.
reason why I would like to see Busta and Payne is because people love controversy.
They do.
And you know what comes between controversy? A conversation.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what'll stop a controversy, is a conversation. If we can ever get between the controversy and have a real conversation,
And
things
see,
will be a
ain't
whole
gonna
lot
lie,
better.
like that's the problem with Tallahassee. Everybody want to be the biggest instead of being a ladder. get up, pull your nigga up. That's why Atlanta on top right now. That's why Atlanta is the Black Wall Street. Atlanta is the black music scene. Man, that shit like a ladder. You got the OGs pulling up the young niggas.
If it's going up too like that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Memphis is snapping right now. You know what I'm saying? So tell us why we can't get on one accord and do the same thing. Why everybody gotta be bigger than the next nigga, be beefing with a nigga, feeling the type of way. You know what I'm saying? You share nigga music. Oh man, that nigga dick right. That nigga know he from cross town. He ain't fuck with that nigga. You know that shit. Talent just fucked up. You feel
It
me?
ain't talent.
That's the
bro.
new way.
That's the word.
That's not talent.
That's just say like at a job. Somebody new come in, they work their behind off, and they get promoted before you. You gonna feel some type of way.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
you getting up 15 minutes late every day or 30 minutes, but people got to check themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Facts,
If you
facts.
can't check yourself, then that's just gonna be the cycle.
Bro, you know what it really boiled down to though, homie? Is that it's how we been indoctrinated, how we been raised. As a race, bro, we never had. So to when we finally do get something, it's mine.
Mm-hmm.
And I worked so hard, bro. We've been down for so long, and I got my way out. You better find your way out.
Right.
But bro, every other race, bro, every other race don't act like we do.
Yeah.
We act like barbarians. When we get it, I'm gonna block everybody from getting it. Bro, Mexicans, bro. Shout out to the Mexicans, bro. When they come over here, boy, it be 50 of them in one house. And guess what? We gonna all work to get Pablo a house. Then when we get Pablo a house, guess what we gonna do? We gonna get Warren a house. When we get Warren a house, we gonna get Chapo a house. When we get Chapo, they gonna go down the line. And bro, you just watch them. If you ever move next to some Mexican, but if one of them gonna have a truck, another one gonna have a truck, the other one gonna have a truck, this one gonna have a business, they gonna all help each other. White people. What white people do, white people put up stuff for their kids. So when little Johnny go to school, bro, Johnny ain't gotta pay for school.
Mm-hmm.
When Johnny gonna get ready to buy a house, mom and daddy putting down the down payment. That ain't Johnny money.
Yeah.
When Susie and Billy wanna get married,
Yeah.
Susie's parents are paying for that.
It ain't like that with our race.
It's not like, guess why?
It's generational curses.
I wouldn't say that. It's a mindset.
It's a mindset.
It's what we let it. You know why black people scared? You know why they say black people don't like water?
Why?
Black people scared to swim.
I can swim.
I know you can.
I swim real good.
But do you know there's a consensus of black people not liking water. You know why?
Why?
Because in slavery days, bro, that's how they attacked us with water hoses and splashing us. So and coming over on the boat. Mm-hmm. That's the way we told y'all. We put y'all on a plantation and we surrounded with water. Mm. And if you get out there in that water, bro, you liable to die. But the people that knew how to swim got away. But the people got the fear that we put in your mind. Mm-hmm. See, fear will encompass you and hold you, man, for so long. You'll be afraid of something that really don't exist. Black people scared of dogs right now because of the dogs they let go.
Yeah, I don't like dogs.
You just don't like animals, bro. I don't think you scared of them.
I don't like dogs.
It's inherited.
Yeah.
You know, it's inherited. But let's move on.
Alright, so yeah, boom. We're gonna touch down on that. Alright, what lady viewers we got? We finna get to your relationship topics.
Honey Ru was on there. She said,
Oh,
Gucci
yeah.
and Nardo Wick.
Gucci and
Shout out
Nardo.
to
Oh, yeah.
Ru.
Honey
Don't
Ru.
smoke with me.
Oh yeah. Gucci
and Nardo Wick.
Gucci and Nardo Wick. That'll be a good. Now see one thing about Honey Ru, man. Shout out to my honey. That's my wife, but that's why I love my old. Can I just take a little time to tell her how I love mine?
Go ahead, cause we finna get into relationships, so you might
Bro,
as well go
listen,
ahead
bro.
and bless
Me and my old lady, bro, we sit around listening to that rap, bro, like we two niggas, but we might just be like, woo. Boy, did you hear that bar that boy said? And boy, I'm talking about, boy.
I sorry to interrupt you. Honey Ru love that intro by me. Way
Oh
back
yeah,
in the day.
she love that.
You know what I'm saying? Gonna throw that out there real
Yeah,
quick.
and she gonna get loose off that intro.
Yeah, she was talking that.
That's Honey Ru thing. But the reason why, bro, I throw that out there. Me and Honey Ru don't realize who we are and who we are in each other. And we make ourselves better just by being us, bro. And we can just have genuine fun just being us.
Okay, so wait, hold
Okay,
on.
you're a movement by
I
yourself.
want the folks to pay attention to this. This some real marriage counseling y'all getting for the free now. So y'all need to tap in right now and listen to this, cause this some real shit. Y'all that got relationship problems, y'all know how to fix it at home, or y'all wondering why shit ain't going right, tap in real quick. This for real.
Yeah, man. See, first of all, if you gotta do this, man, you gotta know who you are, and she gotta know who she is.
Yeah.
And once y'all know who each other are, y'all can grow, bro. One thing about my honey, bro, is like bro, I could be thinking something and she already know.
Boom.
Or she could be thinking something. She be down and I know just what to do to boost her little spirit back up.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We like the same. When we on a road trip, I ain't got the. Don't get me wrong, no, and I ain't got nothing against,
R&B.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing against that. But when me and Hunter Ru on the road, boy, I might take her through the whole playlist. But I might put her down with Ghetto Boys. I might put her on Spice One. I'm trying to trip her up.
Yeah.
But I can't trip Jitt up, man. Jitt be on, she be on it with me, and she gonna spit it back, and we in the car bumping each other like this here. And you feel me?
Yeah.
It's just love. And then you don't get me wrong. When my honey get with my niece and my daughter, they gonna have a whole R&B set, and we gonna be in the backyard playing cards. You feel what I know how to, and then I ain't got no insecurities.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Because we got trust. I ain't gave you no reason not to trust me. You ain't gave me no reason not to trust you.
Okay, so we pause right there. What advice do you have for the people that done lost trust in their relationship?
Boy,
Trust can only be
good
restored.
one, boy.
That's a good one. 'Cause after you get your lick back, you can't get your lick back.
We're gonna,
Yeah, well, goddamn, you
Yeah,
gotta promote
man.
it.
I was gonna say now you got it going on over here. Talking about lit.
I had some people tap in. Well, we
You got,
listen to this one.
you gotta talk. You gotta understand. That's the youngin. Youngin ain't he ain't there
Yeah,
yet.
that's what I'm saying.
But listen, this is the thing. I'm gonna be real with you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Lick backs are just for confident builders, right?
Yeah.
Right.
We as people have not been trained how to deal with hurt and how to deal with trauma. So when we deal with trauma, we think to because you hurt me, for me to hurt you back, that's gonna make me feel better.
Ain't gonna be even.
So guess what that is? Guess what? I'm gonna give you the example. So the pain you gave me, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna address you with the pain. So you go to prison. Not metaphorically. You go to prison metaphorically.
Yeah.
But me getting my lick back, I'm going to prison too, and I'm letting you know because I get my lick back, and I hope you find out because it ain't a lick unless you know.
Right.
Right or wrong? Am I right?
You right?
Right.
It ain't a lick unless you know.
Right.
So when I come back to prison to visit you, I show you that, hey nigga, hey shit, I got my lick back. But guess what you do? You get you a room next to him. And let me explain something to you youngers that don't understand. And I get it. I was young before. And before my honey, I was wild. But I'm dirt dog Jitt. Everybody know it. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real.
Right.
But what you do is, bro, when you lay down with these different people, bro, you take on their spirits. You wonder why sometimes you feeling something you ain't never felt before. You ain't never been depressed before in your life. But you lay down with Sally, she got a depression problem. Now, 2 years later, you depressed. You ain't never had, you ain't never want to do this before in your life. But because you don't understand it because it comes later.
Right.
What you do when you lay with someone, brother, is y'all swap spirits.
A lot of people don't believe that either.
I don't care what you believe.
No, I'm just saying.
It's the proof in the pudding. Straight up. I don't care what you. Guess what, bro? Listen. People don't never believe.
Yeah.
And until Jesus come back, it's gonna be a whole lot of people that don't believe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this. The proof is in the pudding. I guarantee you, you got some ways on some people that you don't slept with. And I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to somebody who listening over here. Bro, you got some ways by you.
You was doing a whole lot of finger
Yeah,
points.
I wasn't
it ain't
talking.
at you.
It ain't at you.
He said metaphorically at first.
It ain't talking to you. Metaphorically. Somebody out there listening, bro. And y'all might not be watching it right now. Y'all need to tag somebody who y'all want to hear this.
Nah, for real, man. If you got somebody that need to hear this right now, tag them, share this, put them in tune, because it's some free knowledge right now.
Bro,
This is shit that people get on the commercials and charge you for, man. This shit free.
But cash out.
Yeah, cash out, listen, please.
Well, you gotta do this here, Wolf. You gotta find out who you are, and the only way you can find out who you are is to find out who made you.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't pushing religion on nobody. Me, I'm an avid Jesus lover. I ain't gonna say I'm religious. I'm a spiritual person.
Yeah,
Bro, I love God.
for sure.
I know what pushed me through. I know where me and my honey started from to where God got us now. And it's just a preview from where God gonna take us.
For sure.
I let my yesterdays fuel my todays. And the yesterdays of my todays gonna push me to tomorrow. But see, some of y'all yesterdays have stalled y'all todays to where you don't see no tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right.
You can't let go. You can't let go of yesterday. So your today is stalled out. And I'm not talking to you. I'm just looking at you.
Yeah, for sure.
Your yesterdays, you got to know how to get away from that. When I was talking about the lick backs, see what it is. It's hurt.
Yeah.
And I feel like you wrong me. So people got issues that they got with their daddies, and they got with their mamas, and they got with their aunties, and sisters and brothers ain't talking, or cousins ain't talking, or two friends ain't talking. Y'all holding on to grudges, bro. Life
And
too
you
short.
Tell them about how you were telling us how you back yourself in the corner.
Y'all finna tell them. Y'all finna tell them. Yeah. So this.
Hold on. Before you go too deep, we got a couple comments. You
Okay.
got Dre. Okay, from Siobhan. Honest truth is a hard one to be. Okay, hold on. Honest trust is a hard one to be honest. You have to have great communication to be able to fix and soothe the wound. That unfortunately been going.
That been open. It's
Oh,
going to
man.
take integrity and honesty to build it back.
Yeah.
What you got to realize is this: everybody make mistakes, right?
Yeah.
A lot of times, in when stuff get done to you, you miraculously forget about everything you done.
Truth be told.
And it may not have been with that person,
Nah, yeah.
but you gotta ask yourself. And maybe you've been perfect all your life. I haven't, but a lot of times to help you get through, to help you gain trust back, is what I do. I look at God, and I look at me, and I know I ain't did everything I'm supposed to do, bro.
Right.
I know I still don't.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And if he see fit to do something with me, I'm speaking on a wife-husband situation. Bible tell you this, it says, love your wife as Christ loved the church. Right. We know what the current state of the church is.
Yeah.
It's up, down, all the way around. Trust can only come by like the young. We got to have an honest communication, and we got to be able to trust each other. And how we gonna trust each other? You gonna have to tell me what your secrets are. I tell you what my secrets are, and from now on we ain't got no secrets.
So, do you feel like that there's anything that you just can't come back from?
That'll be from different people. So what he could come back from, I might can't come back from.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I might can't take nobody cheating on me. But a lot of people they can build from that.
You ain't gotta worry
See
about
what I'm
getting
saying?
licked back.
So
I'm gone.
So a lot of people can't take getting cheated on. A lot of people can't take you going in my pockets. You see what I'm saying? So that's gonna be somebody. When you learn yourself, then you know what you can take and what you can't. Then you put that on the table. Look here, this is what I'm bringing to the table.
Yeah.
I ain't getting cheated on. I ain't doing none of that. We gonna keep it, and I ain't going through no phone. You see what I'm saying? That's in within.
For sure.
So each person can't take. That's just like right now. Somebody slap you, you might react different than somebody slap me. You see what I'm saying?
I don't know. I think we both gonna crash.
Nah. Sometimes it depends. Cause I'm legal.
Oh.
So you see what I'm saying? So
situation.
Yeah. So
That's
I don't
the
want to
situation.
Slap nobody else.
Yeah, that's it. So like right now, my brother, you always tell me, say you can line up 5 people right now and slap each 5 of them and get 5 different reactions. You gonna get somebody gonna say 911. I just got slapped. You get somebody gonna shoot you. You gonna get somebody that's gonna run.
Yeah.
So all that stuff got to be within. So
Yeah,
once you lay that out on the table, then that's what it is.
Yeah,
I wasn't ready for no relationship. That's why I wasn't in one. Cause I know I still had a little dealing with me. I get it from my daddy. You see what I'm saying?
Shout out to Pop.
Shout out to Pop.
Man, we love Pop.
And I'm gonna be honest with myself. See, I ain't gonna put nobody's daughter in hurt just cause I want to be satisfying somebody else. So that's what I always think. Off top, you gonna have to deal with it.
But see, that's what comes with honesty. So in a relationship, bro, see, I don't got no problem with you doing what you're doing. But if you real enough to do what you're doing, just be real enough to tell the person, look, baby, I ain't no one woman man. I like 2 or 3 women.
Glad you said.
Give somebody the or ma'am, tell him, look here, baby, me and Ronnie, we still rocking. That my baby daddy, and he gonna come over here sometime. And let me choose to deal with that.
Let me choose.
All right. So what about a person that can't handle the truth? Well, a person you feel like they're not handling the truth the way that you want them to handle it. Oh, I just contradicted myself.
That's a good one
that's
though.
good.
I get what you trying to
Yeah,
say.
I get what you're trying to say.
When you be
truthful,
when you be truthful,
worse.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like you tell the truth.
But see, a lot of
and then
people
it
that's
bite you in the
their
ass.
upbringing. A lot of people been lied to their whole life.
You
That's
know
what they
Guess what
accept.
it's gonna lead you to? Look at this comment right here. Shavonda McMillan said this, and it lead to what y'all saying. Childhood trauma is what we don't really deal or talk about, the effects of relationships today, of every day. Guess what? What y'all just said. It's gonna make so much sense.
Yeah.
The reason why some people can't deal with the truth is because they're portraying their relationship on a relationship they saw.
You see what I'm saying?
So because my mom and my daddy, trust me, bro, it's crazy. But the person you deal with, if you could start a new relationship, these are questions you need to ask. Who your mom and your daddy? What their relationship like? Because see, if daddy was a hoe, you automatically a hoe.
Damn, really?
Bro, listen, bro.
What? Especially if she don't see him do something.
If she done seen her daddy do something to her mama, and see what parents don't understand is what I tell all y'all. I say, bro, especially y'all that got daughters, bro, be careful how you treat these girls' mama, dog, because your daughter is inheriting that.
Hey.
Your daughter see when her mama crying at night, worried about what you doing. Your daughter see, she's a part of her. She came from her, bro, so she feel her. You feel what I'm saying? She know what she feel when she feel it. But what you got to understand is some people have childhood trauma where it's hard to trust because somebody I trusted violated me.
Yeah.
Somebody I trusted touched me. Somebody I trusted hurt me. Somebody I trusted ran off with my money. Or somebody I trusted slapped my mama. Or did something to mama, made my mama hurt. So you will never be able to get down to the bottom of that until y'all go and seek somebody that can deal with that. Remember I was telling y'all about Little Scrappy? The person on the inside. See, you're talking to the adult person, but there's a child on the inside of that person that's really hurting. So you're addressing your conversation to this person, but it's a person on the inside that's running the car.
Yeah.
And you never talk to that person. So the reason why you can never get through to this person because you're talking to the wrong person. You got to talk to the child and the person. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Okay, hold on. We got one that says, some people deflect on you how they feel. How do you deal with that?
Some people deflect. That's just a coping mechanism.
Yeah.
And that what they're trying to do is they hide their trauma. So the trauma still has to be dealt with. Somebody say, let's say you had a bad relationship with your mom. It affects how you treat women after that cause the trust was broken.
It really do.
It does, but it's on you now.
It's on you to get it fixed.
Listen, bro.
We can't use that as an excuse. We can, but we can't. You see what I'm saying? We gotta grow.
I get it.
We get it.
Both ways.
It go both ways.
I get it.
Nah, that's just like me saying, I'm not saying that my daddy wasn't there, but that's like me saying my father wasn't there, so I'm not gonna be there for my child. You see what I'm saying? It's up to me to take care of what my responsibility is. So a lot of that stuff you gotta check yourself. Even though I've been through this, you either gotta seek counsel, like you say, read a book or anything to help you get through what you're going through so you can be better. That's all it is.
For sure.
Listen, bro, I love where this conversation going, especially in the comments. Trinity say this. She said, I think so. I have heard my own father talk to me about his trust issues with women because of his mother. See, and that's another thing. I gotta say this. And I'm gonna be discreet when I say it.
I know you.
Some people can see. See, I know some youngins that's affiliated with me. Some of my little nephews and stuff. Not real nephews. You know, I call everybody nephews, but they done seen their mama cry. I'm talking about boo-hoo cry. And be lying. They done seen their sister all over nigga. Why you be tripping? And no, she just put a nigga out the back door. So now your issues about trusting is gone.
Yeah, it's just stuff.
Or you loved the girl when you was younger. And boy, you put all your heart, you try to do the right thing and find out she was messing with Jimmy, Joe, and Bob. And bro, and now, cause I don't want the streets to look at me like I'm soft, I'll never deal with that again.
I'm broken.
But guess what? You allowing them to dictate your life.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I can't allow, don't get me wrong, it hurts. Stuff like that hurt, bro. But you can't judge everybody off somebody. You get what I'm saying? I can't judge you on what Jungo do.
Right.
So Jungo played this game last time. So boy, when I see a sign that you playing any game that Jungo played, I'm already on guard. Right, and I ain't gonna never let you get past this thing right here. And guess what you'll do? You'll miss the best thing that ever happened to you because you was afraid to put down that wall you had. Nephew asked me about this wall I was telling you about. In these cases, what you do when you deal with hurt like that, you build a wall. And you build a wall because I will not let anything get close enough to me to hurt me. But what you don't understand is, Outkast said this one time in the song. They say, I don't know if they put the wall up to keep crime out or keep us in. And you know, I took out a couple words.
Right.
The wall you build up is to keep people out. but it also keep you in.
Yeah, and that's like what this person just said. You end up messing up your happiness.
Yeah, you gonna stop yourself. You can never pursue happiness because you can't go outside of the wall you built.
Right.
So the wall you built is gonna box you in too. If you can ever break down that wall and learn to trust. See, first of all, you putting your trust in the wrong thing. I say that. They were asking, how can you trust again? See, I ain't start my trusting a woman or I trust God first. And I trust God enough to know that, listen here, man, I need you to give me what I need. Send me who I need.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But we ain't patient enough to do that.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead. We moving along.
All right. So we need to get into our topic yet. The topic is now, why do men and women do what they do?
As in what?
As in, let's see. Why do men and women do what they do? We're gonna detour to them messing up. Say a man go cheat. Why does a man cheat? Say a woman go cheat. Why does a woman cheat?
There's a plethora of different reasons for that.
Yeah. I mean, I know it's 100, but and I'm gonna ask you this topic because I've heard you say this topic before. So this is like a personal question to you. Why do men and women do what they do?
Men and women do what they do because of who they are. And their past has built up who they are. So some people do this, right? You know how you ever seen somebody get so far down the road and you tell them, hey bro, that's the wrong way to do it. But they so far in. So what niggas say, man, before I turn around and get all this right again, man, nigga, I just going, it'll be all right. You know if somebody putting something together and you forgot to be.
You got a screw.
Me and nephew were putting together his goddamn entertainment center, me and Bud at his house. I'm saying, whoa, you forgot. Well, goddamn, got to stay like this. I'm saying the whole thing wobbly and leaning. That's how people are, bro. That's why they do what they do. Because we don't do the steps it takes to fix it. So here's it is. We talked about childhood trauma, childhood things. This is why I never trust again. This is why some people cheat. Because I don't believe, first of all, I don't believe that you could be right with me because somebody showed me that they wasn't. So before I let you hurt me, I'm going to hurt you.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So some people don't want to be hurt so bad to where they won't let you hurt them. They won't let you get at them.
Fast. What have been looking like, Ru?
2.
Comment?
Oh, comment is dumb.
Comment is going crazy?
Hey, yo, Tony, let them know what's up.
Man, I don't know who that is.
That's the only one I see.
Yeah. But back to what we were saying, man. You got to understand this, bro. People do what they do is because they don't know who they are. So if I knew who I was, bro, I wouldn't let what you do dictate to me what I do.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Because I know who I am. And that comes from self-esteem. That comes from
Honey Ru just said it, low self-esteem.
See, that's my honey. We think alike.
Hurt, loss, influence, imagination, get back, internal issues. Oh, okay, internal issues for every person different.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of reasons.
Bro, people do things, man, off their past.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So before I ever let you get too close to me, nephew, and not speaking to me and you, no homo.
No.
Before I let somebody get close to me because of what somebody else did in the past, I just shut down.
Right.
And I do what I gotta do. I sabotage a whole relationship because I don't think it's right.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So this is why people do it. This is why people run off and cheat. It's because they don't feel like hold. Now there's other reasons. Because I'm not getting what I need at home. Or what I thought this relationship was gonna be, it ain't. What we signed up for, we ain't doing no more.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? You changed on me.
Yeah, for sure.
Boy, Kevin Gates said, "Don't you change on me, man? You changed on me." That could happen.
Yeah.
Or somebody don't mount up to the end of the bargain.
Yeah.
Now I don't expect a woman to just be carrying a man, bro. You started off, boy, you was taking care of stuff, and now I got to take care of everything. And now I get you got a downtime, but now we've been going through this 10 years. I'm supposed to still take it? No. Or putting their hands on you. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff, man. So you can. That's a broad question. You can go forever.
It is. You know, hold on, let me see. I agree with that. This from Trinity. I agree with that. It's hard dealing with those kind of people because you constantly have to reassure them that they are enough. Okay, for sure. And then 100 rules like lack of attention, love, affection, stability.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And also, you gotta keep up what you got with. You gotta keep up with.
Yeah, man.
A lot of people
want.
after you get that
Oh.
prize, you stop. You see what I'm saying? You stop
Yeah.
taking out to the movies or you stop rubbing the feet. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So once you with the same stuff you applied to get that young lady or get that young man, you gotta maintain that. That's why
Okay.
it's better to be yourself.
I
So
got
I can't be this rich man.
Yeah.
And once I get you, now you see that I'm really broke.
for sure.
Let
for sure.
let that young lady fall in love with you. You see what I'm saying? Then the
For
stuff
sure.
when I'm up, you get everything you want, need.
Okay.
It's like when I'm down, then you understand. Cause I ain't sell you this rich life.
Right,
I
right.
sold you myself. So
What
a lot
you
of
with
people.
somebody with is what you with them to.
Yeah.
Okay, but see, now I got 2 questions. First one. Now, what about when you pursue a woman doing all these things and then you later on find out you're not really interested? What do you do then?
Say it again.
You pursue a woman doing all the right things, being Prince Charming, but then you later on find out you're not really interested.
So
Then
you
what
abort
do you do?
mission. You ain't gonna. If you gotta be happy, she gotta be happy. If
Do you
you not
tell her
happy,
though?
huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tell
you
you
gotta
abort
tell her.
mission?
You got to, cause that's gonna save you and that's gonna save her.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? You don't want to die at early age because you've been stressed out
Right.
because you've been in a bad situation.
Right.
I think in my
These
opinion,
people said this right here. Consistency is the key.
yeah.
And if you come to a point where you realize that you don't that you ain't feeling this person, the worst thing you could do is drag somebody along.
Yeah.
Don't drag nobody, homie.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? If I realize that it ain't gonna work between me and you, man, just leave me alone.
Yeah.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
That ain't
But
communication.
guess what we do? We say, man, I don't know why she just won't leave me alone. Or he say, or she said, I don't know why he just won't leave me. No, you decide. If it ain't right for you, dip.
Slide.
Man, you better, man, I'm talking about on the next thing smoking.
Get up.
Call somebody to tell them come get you, man. Pick up your stuff later. Man, listen, bro.
Sure.
We got to be able to communicate to the part where we say this here. Man, if you really rocking with me, cool. If not, but we got to be able to have an honest conversation. Hey, babe, I ain't in love no more.
Right.
But you got to be man enough to see. Niggas ain't man enough to be real.
True.
You got niggas that'll shoot a nigga down in the street, but scared to address their lady and tell them how they really feel.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one now,
Yeah.
cause I done been there.
Yeah, people scared to say what they really want to say, and I'm not, bro. I've been that person, so I'm not talking down on nobody, bro. I've been that person to where, bro, I'm trying to sacrifice your feelings. I want to say something, and I feel like but that's what they want.
Yeah.
Man, just be real with me.
Facts.
Say what you gotta say. But my honey is better communicator than me sometimes, and I talk. But when it's somebody I'm love, I'm considerate of their feelings. You feel what I'm
So,
saying? But my honey has made me come out to her to what, you know what? Hey, you gotta say it. And don't wait till I say what I say to say what you gotta say. You feel what I'm saying? So me, I used to have this thing here. I got it all bottled up. So when my honey get ready to spill her little thing and tell me what she mad about, I say, yeah, and me too. Check this out. She, no, nigga, it's my turn. Cause I didn't wait on you to say what you had to say.
Yeah.
I said mine from the gate, so don't put yours in.
Right.
Bro, just say what you feel when you feel it, and things will go a lot better.
Communication is too, nephew. I think that was probably my biggest downfall because I shut down. When stuff don't go my way, I shut down to try to figure it out.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because,
too.
well, so that's always been me. So when now if you get you somebody that can understand that, okay, he gonna be all right. When he shut down, and then I could come to you and say, you know what, I'm sorry, because I made a mistake. I said the wrong thing. I did the wrong thing. But that always been our problem with communication because we shut down.
So I'm gonna ask y'all
Because we
something.
thinkers, you see what I'm saying? So now when I shut down, I sit up here. I sit outside my body and I say, okay, what T did wrong? What she did. Now why she feel like that? Because of something I did.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because every action got a reaction.
And I'm gonna put y'all. Well, I ain't gonna say I'm gonna put y'all on because y'all probably already know this, but SOS told me that I listen to respond instead of listening to understand.
Oh no, listen, bruh, my honey tell me that. Yeah, my honey tell me, listen, man. Communication means listening. You feel what I'm saying? See, we ain't really communicating because when you say I'm already got mine caught.
Yeah.
But see, that's the nigga in me. If you hit me, I hit you back. But what I gotta realize, bro, I ain't gotta, bro, I've been hard my whole life. And don't get me wrong, I'm a very sensitive person. I'm a Cancer, and I don't believe in that what you call the thing, zodiac stuff.
Yeah.
But what I do understand is, coming up, I listen to respond because I got to get my lick back. And what you said, well, this is how I feel. And until I really start listening and saying, dang, all right, well, check this out. How about this? And not to listen to respond, because when you listen to respond, you're not really listening.
Right.
You just cocking your gun again. And you never taking in consideration how these people feel. Like Wo just said, bro, sometimes you got to get outside your body and get up there and say, you know what, man? It might be right, homie.
Fact.
You feel what I'm saying? So,
okay, I see one say, if you can't communicate properly, how can one understand?
You're right.
Okay, Trinity say, I think you can have understanding to a certain extent, but some people use that against you because you are so understanding. What I mean is, some people can be one-sided with the understanding because they want you to be understanding towards them, but you don't get that in return. Hold on, I'm about to run that bit. I done read too fast for my own brain.
I think if you can understand, if you have understanding to a certain extent, but some people will use that against you because you are so understanding. What I mean is, some people can be one-sided with the understanding because they want you to be understanding towards them, but you don't get that in return. What you got to understand is, man, people are natural born users.
Yeah, that's just a user thing. Man.
Yeah. People and listen, man. My honey got a shirt. My honey got a shirt that she done had ever since I met her, bro. She might wear it to sleep at some time. And it say, I won game, so when it was rain on me, I could peep it.
No, go ahead.
Yeah. So my honey got a shirt that said, I run game, so when it's rain on me, I could peep it. Man, game just recognize game. Some people gonna use your sympathy as a downfall. They gonna use it as, you know what I'm saying, like a reason to play up on you. You know how people do. Man, you know, these bills sure ain't right, man. And they know you're a good-hearted person, so they know you're going to fill the whole house up with groceries. Or they know you're going to come through on the light bill for them. So, but then when you see it's a repetitive thing, when you see it's a repeat, you got to sit back and ask yourself, listen, am I helping this person or am I enabling these people? I can't enable somebody to do something to me, you know what I mean? Because now I'm letting you do this to me. We all done had them friends where we were better friends to them than they was for us. I always been more loyal than my friends. But a lot of them ain't my friends no more. Because what I realize is, bro, you were loyal to what I did for you. If it ever come to the point where I can't do that no more, then your loyalty gone. But I wasn't loyal to you because of what you did. I was loyal to you because I'm a friend. Bro, if you check right now, bro, I'm talking about my JPay, my Core Links, bro, my Cash App. Bro, I'm still looking out for niggas in prison. Bro, the young lady that ran this podcast, that helped run this podcast, when I come in, she saying, man, listen, baby, I done heard about you. Oh, your little cousin. I'm saying, no, that's my nephew. But T1 talk about you all the time. Man, me and T1 ain't never done a day on the street. But T1 called my phone to this day. Boy, shout out to my little brother, Lil Brian Williams, Lil Nuke, little brother, just got out. Well, his whole beard I rode with him. That's facts. This ain't no story. I ain't trying to get no points off it. I'm just a loyal nigga. But a lot of y'all niggas, bro, y'all get niggas and forget about them. Niggas go to prison, y'all rep their name for 2 or 3, man. T1 been gone for 17 years. I can't remember the last time I heard somebody say free one. But he on the line. Boy, Devin, he gone. But Devin's still on my line. Boy, Horsehead, he gone. Boy, me and Horsehead still communicate. Haywood, One Wood, he gone. He's still on my line. You feel what I'm saying? Bro, I'm just that person. And what you got to understand is, some people ain't going to be as real as you are to them as you are to... some people ain't going to be as real as you are to you as you are to them. So that's just life. You got to figure them people out and weave them out. But a lot of times we be giving love out to other people when we got people right around us that we don't give that same love to. Yeah. Boy, and take this time, man. I see Hunter Ru. We Shout out to my sons, boy. They down. Free Mari, free Duda.
Free said.
Them boys still on the line. We still throwing it to them. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Man, it don't stop. But realness is in my blood. That's what I believe, man.
Free the guys, man.
Yeah. So where we at now?
Where we at now, I ain't gonna lie. Damn, I don't know what for a Ru in that. They were one of the Ru topics. But we'll go to another one. Do y'all, not do y'all, do you respect money or do you respect morals? So that's really a question for the public. I know mine, I respect morals all day because I'm respect the real nigga before a rich nigga. I don't care about that money shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Money can't buy everything. It can buy a lot, but it can't buy everything. That shit don't buy realness. Cause you got some real rich niggas who real rats for real.
Well, hold on. Let me ask you this.
What's that?
What's real?
Real? Standing on principle, standing on morals, standing on doing the right thing.
So who decides what's morals and what's right, and who decide that?
It's not about who decided, it's how you was raised. Really following what you believed in.
So real is could be different.
Yes, for everybody, real has a very broad definition.
So
But you have to know the, I want to say the right word for this. I can't really find the word I'm looking for, but you cannot, but everybody has it's real technical and opinionated, but you know, at the end of the day, real is real and PUSSY is PUSSY. Like, and that's,
I say that to say this, right? This whole real, keeping it real and unreal has been distorted from times on, bro.
mm-hmm.
Because what people think is real, civilians are buying into that. I'll tell you what an OG told me one time. He said, bro, listen here. Hood rules only apply in the hood. How long you plan on being in there?
Feel that.
And I'm not saying flaw. I'm not saying, rat on nobody. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is your definition of real, bro, is, guess what your definition of real is, right? A young person, no kids, no. Their definition of real is, you got into something, right?
Mm-hmm.
They'll get at you. You started it. You did all the wrong things. They got at you, and you call me. Now, real thing for me to do in the young dude eyes is to go crash out.
You go slide.
Yeah. That ain't real.
But hold on.
Right.
But guess what my real is?
Nigga, you wrong.
No, yeah, that too. My honey, my daughter,
Okay.
my son, I gotta realize everything I'm jeopardizing just because of what you said.
No.
And then see, let me say, this is my big brother.
Yeah.
So I stayed on the straight and narrow because I know how my big brother feel about me.
Mm-hmm.
So if one thing he always gonna ask me, if I call him for something, he gonna get my side, cause it's 3 sides to every story.
Yeah, always.
And then for me to be real, I'm not gonna put my big brother in no situation like that, cause I know how he feel about me.
Mm-hmm.
So now, am I real for telling him something that happened to me that I started and take him away from his family because he came in and crashed out by his little brother?
Yeah.
That ain't real at all. You
No,
see what I'm
true,
saying?
true.
So real describe in different, like you say, real in the hood, it ain't the same real in my neighborhood.
And see, that's why I say it's so opinionated, because you have a person that feel like y'all did as wrong, you're supposed to slide regardless. And you have a person that feel how I feel. I'm gonna handle my own situation. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna correct my wrong. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna bring nobody else into it, because you had the niggas that call themselves gangster who they gonna slide regardless. They gonna tear niggas shit up. Then you got the gangster I grew up on. We not gonna, and this touches into senseless violence. You got the gangster who grew up on, nigga, women and kids is off limits.
It's off of them.
You slide and you see that man with that, you gotta spell that, catch him again. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas don't think like that no more. Like right now, it's just a whole bunch of crash dummies running around, and that's why we got a whole bunch of killings and shootings, and the police running off on the wrong niggas, thinking that they these type of niggas and they ain't even that type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? So
Let's hit our next topic.
yeah. Next topic gonna be senseless violence, and a lot of you niggas is doing a whole lot of senseless violence, and I was one of them. I did a whole lot of senseless violence. Ain't no shame in my game, but
Then when you step back, is it worth it?
it ain't. But it took for somebody to pull me back like young nigga, you tripping. You feel me? Like,
and a lot of young people don't have it. A lot of old people don't have it.
That's
It's just
true.
enough. It's a million old niggas that's dumb. I ain't gonna tell them dumb. That's misguided, just like young people.
right,
You see what I'm saying? So
And see, I knew why I messed up at was my favorite movie is Scarface. I studied and I analyzed and perfected how Tony Montana moved. But at the end of the day, Tony Montana was a crazy dummy.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Tony
If
Montana,
Tony
he had
was
some
listening-
flaw. He hit his boy. If you my dude, you my homie, I ain't touching nothing in your family.
Right,
You see
right,
what I'm
right.
saying?
Right.
If you the plug, why I'm going with your old lady?
Right,
You see
right,
what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
And he get high on his own supply.
Yeah.
All of that stuff
Tony-
he did with
Tony had a lot of flaws, but
Yeah.
so did I. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's like I'm moving off of. I done built my own Tony. I ain't trying to be like my daddy. I ain't trying to be like my granddaddy.
Yeah.
I'm my own man.
But see, that's what I love the fact that we having this conversation, Will, because I want you to go back and play it afterwards, but you will hear a lot. You'll answer a lot of your own questions.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
You know what I mean? It's because of what Pop did that I don't do what I did, but that says that what Pop did affected me.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I had to have that conversation with my old boy. Me and my old boy like best friends. We talk every day. Bro, I'm talking about we preach to each other. We pray for each other. We get in each other's chest. I tell you this. Ask you this question. I'm reading this book right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
This book asked this question. It said, man, from a friend, would you rather be kissed or would you rather be cut? I ask y'all. If from a friend, and I'm not no homo stuff, but would you rather be kissed by a friend or cut by a friend?
I'll say cut.
What you say?
I'm gonna say cut.
Good answer. See, kissed by a friend is that mean I'm gonna attaboy everything you do. But also remember this. Jesus had a friend named Judas, and when he kissed him there, he betrayed him.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what doctors do? Doctors cut,
Yeah,
but they cut to correct.
right.
See, a real friend gonna cut you to correct you and tell you, hey man, you tripping. A lot of this senseless violence is because nobody doing the cut and everybody doing the kissing.
And she made a good point about it too. She said my brother died from senseless violence, murdered by his own cousin. I think fear drives most murders because the youngest feel like they have a point to prove.
And guess what they get it wrong at? Because somebody told them that this is what it is.
Right.
But there ain't enough people telling them that this is what it ain't.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And this is where I get mad at the older niggas at. Because you got so much to say about what a young nigga doing. Forgetting about when you was in that situation.
What you did.
What you did. But the reason you did it is because you had no guidance.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I did a lot of stuff is because I didn't have no, bro. I come from, I ain't gonna talk about my old boy situation, but my old boy was like that.
Right.
Feel my uncle, boy, God bless the dead, my uncle Marcelo, he was like that.
If you know, you
Yeah,
know.
if y'all know, bro. And typically speaking, and I ain't pulling up, bro. I'm like that. Was. There's a lot of stuff I'm gonna let go right now. Somebody turn off the air in here, but it is what it is.
Now it's just getting into it.
Well, my
on the
thing
wrong
is,
table.
the senseless violence. This what I would say to this. We've given these young boys the wrong definition of what being a man is.
Mm-hmm.
And if anybody looking at me right now, bro, I want you to understand this.
Pull your sons out the bed, tell your son to tap in, because I'm guaranteeing you hear a young nigga and he need to hear this.
Bro, listen, bro. You don't have to do what you're doing to be who you want to be. Because who you want to be ain't really who you want to be. It's just what you see.
Yeah.
It sound like I'm rapping, sound like I'm making riddles, but if you sit down and think about it, bro, you really don't want to be like this.
And I'm gonna give you an example. My biggest thing was my brother. I used to always want to be like him. That was my thing. I want to be like my big brother. I want to be like my big brother. I want to be like my big brother. So he sat me down and say, "Boy, you be the best Terrence you can be."
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You can't. I can't. I'm acting if I'm being like him.
Right.
But if I'm being me, I'm just being me.
Right.
People gonna love you for being you, or they gonna hate you for being you.
Not real shit.
So then you sit me down and say, look, everything you see these people have, boy, it ain't worth you shining for 2 years to go into prison for 30.
Real
You see what I'm saying? I can grind for 2 years, and now I got you got your house, you got whatever car you want, you got a boat, you got somewhere where you can put your kids up. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It ain't about all that stuff. If you want to do that, that's what you want to do. But it ain't about that. You can have the same lifestyle right now. 9 to 5 ain't for for no pussy nigga. But that's how you feed your family. That's how you feed your family. And I ain't gotta sleep looking over my shoulder.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? If I want to carry a gun, do it the right way. Like I want to tell young niggas, do it the right way.
Y'all done tap back in?
Oh, shit. Hold on, we done tapped back in. We got a special guest, man, straight off the road, man, straight from New York City.
Oh, look at Swerve. Oh, he gonna wait. You done missed it.
You done missed it.
We the big eight shout outs all night, nigga.
Yeah.
We gonna get on the camera when you do that.
Okay. Nah, I ain't gonna lie though, Ru. We tapping in right now, senseless violence. You know what I'm saying? I know you got a lot you can school them on. If y'all kids in the bed, get them up. They finna get some real free knowledge right now. Some shit they ain't gotta subscribe to nobody shit. None of that. They finna get it right now for the free. Cause 9 times out of 10, y'all viewing some real felons right now, minus a few. But
And I'm tagging this video. You need to talk. You
hey,
just hit me on the inbox. I'll
real
answer your
spill,
phone
man.
call.
Real spill. If my mama watching, go get my little brother up. Dawg. Tell Jitt he need to watch this, cause this shit finna get for real.
Yeah, man, we gotta really address. I think it's a good spot for Jungo Ru to come in, man. To where
Start right here.
a lot of times we think we gotta portray this image that we not. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
A lot of times you feel like you gotta be this person that you're really not, and for who? Who you doing it for? And I promise you, bro, when you get behind that wall and they shut that door, niggas gonna free you and rep you for
You ain't
like
got none but these, homie. If you
3,
out here
4
doing
years.
this all you got. You ain't got this no more. So I hope you can do good in this field, because that shit there, over with.
Yeah.
All that right there, over with behind that wall. This all you got. You know what I'm saying? You can't get down to dirty, but you can hang it up. You finna get your shit took.
Yeah, man. So,
Live witness. I know a nigga right now locked up. This nigga done caught gun charge. His every bid he do is behind him toting the gun. Why he toting the gun? Cause he can't do this. And they showed that behind that wall. Man, nigga snacks got took every day. Every day, every week. Every time we re-up, boy, they flush him again. Send that nigga down the toilet. So, young
hey, Ru,
niggas,
yo,
tap
check it out,
in.
Ru. I want you to tap in real quick, man, because a lot of times, you know, as an older nigga, man, niggas will feel like, yeah, man, but because I can't lie, in my times, I was like, you know, I got busy, but you young and you done had me. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't have a me.
For sure.
But you still you. You feel what I'm saying?
Come on, Ru, come slide in the camera. Let the
Get
folks know
on
who
this
we
side over
talking
here.
to.
I ain't get. Go walk around. Whoa. I ain't have a me in my life, but you did. But you still you, and you still, boy. Everybody in the family know about me and you. But right now they more worried about you because they feel like, you feel what I'm saying. So, but let them know, man, because a lot of people assume that you this person, but you a lot smarter than what people think you are. But just elaborate on senseless violence for a minute, man.
Hit red, yeah. Hey,
Senseless violence, you know, that just got a lot to do with the
United
influence.
States.
You know what I'm saying? You can't really
Yeah.
you can't really help what people see. You know what I'm saying? When we was coming up, dog, you could easily go on YouTube and search up a fight. That's what we did. We go on YouTube, World Star, we want to see people fight. You know what I'm saying? Hell, they business on, you know. But now this generation could go on YouTube and they can see a person die.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they seeing death. Like, they traumatized way earlier than y'all was back in y'all day. You know what I'm saying? These young niggas is traumatized because they seeing this firsthand. Even if they not witnessing it, even if they're not in the field putting in the actual work, they seeing it. That's why they so comfortable with vibing with the rap lyrics, the drill music, because they seeing it. Whether they doing it or not, it's easy to portray it because they see it. It's easy to put that life on because they see it. And, you know, it becomes sensitive because people who really standing on business and people who really, you know what I'm saying, stand on morals and principles and got integrity, they look at these, you know, these younger people and they look at them as clowns and they look at them as ignorant and stupid and they ain't got no sense, but that's the generation, you know what I'm saying? And they easily influence. And, you know, I had my influence. You know, I lived above my influence because I had OGs, you know what I'm saying, real OGs, not the OGs that, you know what I'm saying, see you out there tell you go do something that they won't do. Or, you know what I'm saying, OGs that go do a lot of time down the road and think that's gangster. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you know what I'm saying, it's really not gangster at all. You know what I'm saying, going to jail, it's really lame. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them one. I done been doing big, and I'm one of the ones behind the wall. But boy, one thing about it, that shit right there will break them. That shit will break the best of them. And I know I'm one of the best of them, but it ain't nothing cool about being in there. So the senseless violence lead up to going to jail, but it just ruins stuff. And people, you know, we influenced by what we see.
Check it out, right? Trinity said that. She said music is a huge influence mixed with drugs and alcohol. It's like people want to be something that they're not.
Big facts.
I wanted to add this into it. If you know anything about Dirt Dawg, you know I'm a former rapper, right? And I got a song where I say alcohol rap and a little bit of F nigga. Shake it up together, you get a little bit of tough nigga.
What kind of hold up, time out. What y'all trying to say? Because I don't rap and I get on alcohol.
No, you missed what I said.
Nah, I was missing with y'all.
I say alcohol rap and a little bit of F nigga.
Oh,
So that's where you fall out of it, right?
nah, I was just fucking
Yeah,
with
yeah.
y'all.
Alcohol rap and a little bit of F nigga.
Yeah.
Shake it up together, you get a little bit of tough nigga.
Right.
I mean, can I really explain to y'all
Yeah.
what it is? So if you know about your history, right?
Mm-hmm.
The devil that everybody worried about
Mm-hmm.
was the chief angel of worship. His main job was to control. He was the choir director in heaven.
Right.
He got so much pull, he got so much status to where he felt like, hey man, I run it, but the church don't stand up till I start singing. I think I need to have my own spot. God said, listen bro, you're getting too big for yourself, get on out of here. But he never lost his gift. Bro, you could take music into a hospital and people will be healed. You can take music into a relationship. Listen, bro, be mad with your old lady, right? And you turn on something good and walk in there, boy, with some flowers and watch how it changed the mood.
Okay, so
Hold on. Listen to this, though. The same way it has that effect, this other kind of music has that same effect. The kill. So now, a kid, bro, think about it. Think about it. When we were coming up, what's some of the songs you heard? Y'all know y'all the Soulja Boy era. Y'all wanted you. Remember?
Soulja Boy too.
Y'all want to tell it. Y'all niggas were doing dance. Well, back in the day, me and MBs were pop. Nigga was whole street hopping. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah.
Then you get this new genre that say, I'm trying to catch me a hat, trying to catch me a body. Now everybody want a body.
Mm-hmm.
Because the devil knows how to control the mind. He who controls the narrative controls the mind.
Facts.
So the narrative now is, listen, bro. Oh yeah. Nuck if you buck. That's all we want to fight.
Throw him and shake him.
Yeah.
Start fighting with that.
But look, how that music made you do that.
Yeah.
Before that song came on,
Boosie set it off.
yeah, and then if the mother don't ride for my.
But tell me, how do
Let you slide.
feel?
You was just slide. You wasn't even trying to fight. Let you
But nah,
slide.
so
Come on.
tell me, how do y'all feel like with Lucifer being the devil of music plays into that?
That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm finna get to. So because he controls that, he never lost his gift. So he's still running the choir, but he's running it from the other side of the field.
Mm-hmm.
So what he does is, I control the choir. I control the music. Do you know what the number one genre of music is right now?
What? Punk rock?
No. Heck no.
You say what the what?
Number one genre of music is
Pop.
hip hop.
Yeah.
Do you know what the top hip hop genre is?
What?
Drill music.
Oh yeah, everybody drilling now.
But they in UK drilling. They in Britain drilling. They is in China drilling.
Yeah,
I hate to see Chinese going to jury.
All you gotta do is look it up.
Google it.
I see a
Everybody
China nigga on the girl. Hey, what's that movie you was talking about? You was like, this nigga might be the new John Wick.
I know. Yeah.
Listen,
What that Chinese nigga would take niggas out?
So guess what? I'm controlling the narrative. If I could tell you through music, because you gotta think about in your dad of them days, my dad of them days.
Yeah.
That's why dad of them had so many baby mamas.
And they wanted the Mac, boy.
Because listen, bro, that's why daddy got so many baby mamas, because that's all they were talking about is getting in the
Get it on.
Then the boys in the 80s, they were talking about just getting some money. You got what's his name? Money Mitch and all them boys from New Alpo and all. It was get money music.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Then you gotta think the era when Jeezy came in. Oh man, everybody wanted to be a trapper.
Trap. He had when people on calls.
Yeah.
Boy, listen, bro.
Put
Nah.
a check, put a check, put a check.
And I'm gonna tell you this.
Chick, he started drill music.
Okay, we got to that part already. But guess
Niggas talking off camera.
But guess what it is now though, bro. Music controls the narrative, and if you're not a strong-minded person, you'll get caught up in the wave.
Nah, facts. I
See,
call that.
I say this: if you don't know how to swim,
Yeah.
you get caught up in the wave.
Yeah. Especially a person with no guidance, they gonna follow they idol, and they gonna, you know what I'm saying, they gonna go head first behind what this nigga believe because they ain't got nothing else to look up to. They gonna look up to this nigga that's rapping, you know what I'm saying? All them dent head followers, they gonna look up to what dent head doing.
Who it did, yo, boy?
Well, you know, he gonna be. But listen, everybody has their respectful place. You know what I mean? I can't because people make mistakes. I don't down them because we all made ours too. He just caught up in the sauce. You feel what I'm saying? It was a time where you was caught up in the sauce. It was a time where I was caught up in the sauce. You everybody. So now that I'm out the sauce, it's almost hypocritical for me to look over and say, yeah, that nigga that's stupid. Yeah, boy, you dumb as hell. Because I was once you.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And because your sickness may be a little bit more severe than mine, I can't look down on you. And that's the problem. That's why people don't come forth to say, hey, I got a problem. Because everybody down a person that got a problem. This is why people don't go to church. Because every time I go to church, y'all tell me that I'm a sinner. And I'm wrong. But y'all ain't telling me that y'all doing the same thing I'm doing.
But is it a problem or a strong like?
Is it a what say?
Is it a problem or a strong like?
Is it a problem?
You saying that it's a okay? So you saying a person is a sick person for following this person's music? Or
No. It was a problem for me not correcting.
It's
It's a problem for me for looking down on you, saying that you being stupid when I can't give you the guidance to get you out.
Instead of helping you, I down you. You feel what I'm saying? The Bible said this here. It said, my brother, if anybody be overtaken in a fault, ye with your spiritual, in other means, the person that know what y'all doing should help this person, unless, boy, considering yourself, unless you be tempted.
right?
So what it's saying is, bro, I got an obligation to look after you. Because if I don't look after you, bro, I'm wrong. And then when my turn come around, ain't nobody gonna help me. This is why people don't go to church, bro. People don't go to church because people in church make you feel like they are so right and you so wrong.
Nah, for real.
But guess what? They just as wrong as you, they just don't show it.
Yeah.
Bro, I go to church every Sunday and I tell everybody in church, bro, I am dead wrong. Because guess what? Without God, I'm nobody.
Right.
And you know how many people you can reach by being honest?
I'm just going to be me, bro.
Like-
I
like
cannot change who I am, homie. God got to change me.
You know, a lot of people think you got to be perfect to go to church.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's a big old mass of makeup.
Mm-hmm.
But if I know, okay, I see him and God working on him, let me just take these couple steps. God gonna meet me. You see what I'm saying?
Check it out.
Gotta have some room for improvement.
Who go to the hospital because they ain't sick?
The nurses and doctors.
That's people that work there.
Hey, that's really got
Real
Hey,
game.
hey, you got real sports just then. Hey, what we think you going to?
Hey, that's
we
how
going
you host the show. Hey, we going viral on that. That's how you host the show. Right there.
Yeah.
That's a great one.
On some real talk though, listen here, Wolf. Nobody goes to the hospital and say, hey, I'm here because I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm
Check
not
my
sick.
vitals.
I'm not sick.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Ain't nothing wrong with me. I just came to look at everybody else.
Yeah.
You give me room.
But church is like a hospital, right? But everybody that go to church go there and say, hey, I'm saved. I'm good. I don't need any help.
But knowing they got demons buried deep inside.
Bro, I live for the day to where we can walk in church and say, hey, Mr. Pastor, I was drunk as hell last night.
But
And I don't know how to shake it. Mr. Pastor, I laid with Betty Sue last night. Me and her, we got a thing going on. I love her, and then with my wife over there. But me and Betty, I love Betty. Hey, Betty, let's tell the people. You feel what I'm saying? Without people shaming her. And I'm being, I'm being over exaggerating. Yeah. But what I'm saying is,
But
bro.
it's niggas like that, they go to church for real.
But let's bring it back. See, there's stories that rappers aren't telling these kids. You feel what I'm saying? They say, hey, man, at nighttime, sometimes I get scared as hell. But I know people that I ain't gonna call their names. That people that caught bodies.
But see, no, I ain't gonna lie.
Hold on, let me tell you this part. People that caught bodies, I know firsthand. I done slept in the same room with them. That wake up in the middle of the night, every night, fighting and screaming. Bro, listen, bro. It's funny to the nigga that's listening. But you don't. But when you take somebody's soul, What come with it? Nigga, oh, I don't care nothing about it. Because you self-medicate. Get off the drugs, get off the alcohol, and just lay in your room. And I guarantee you, but I done laid next to a nigga, bro. I done laid next to a family member that fight to this day. But we have to pray every day. Because he'll get up in the middle of the night. If you laying close to him, boy, he might hit you or grab you. But y'all think that's what you want.
Okay. But counter that,
saying
well,
that to say like they don't tell you the whole story about it, huh? Just like the nigga Roy Wade said, Jesus told you trap or die, but told my son to go to college. Niggas rap about all the trap stuff,
That's
but they
my
won't
point.
tell you.
but see, and
the
that's
flip
what I was
side
just gonna
to
say though. You got rappers, and that's a lot in Tallahassee because we know y'all niggas. We from here. Niggas done grew up with y'all. Y'all talking all this drill, he don't got shot at. No, you didn't.
No, you can't say that.
Yeah,
though.
yeah,
You
yeah.
can't say that. You can't say that.
No,
Cause it's still going on in Tallahassee right now.
No,
It really be that.
I'm not gonna say that.
But they
it's
need
not.
to tell them. But
I'm
what
talking
they need
about
to say
some
is-
rappers. I'm like
That's
speaking
everywhere
on-
though. But
You
you know
just
what?
can't-
You know what?
can't
If
call
I
it out
let me tell you,
like
if I put a well-known saying on the shirt and I know it's gonna sell, why not say it? That's they feel like this might get out of jail free card.
Right.
I can make a quick lick selling these records by putting this out there because that's what everybody mind. That's what people want to listen to.
Yeah.
If I rap right now and tell you, boy, how to buy a house or how to do this and how to do that, get your credit straight, you ain't gonna buy it. Just be honest. You don't want to hear that shit.
Okay, that's
Jay-Z
true.
rap about it every day. All the young niggas don't want to hear.
They don't want to hear that shit.
Guess what? And the
That's
same
true.
thing happened, bro. Is and there's no disrespect to the church. I love the church. But the preacher get up every Sunday and tell you what the right thing. They never tell you what he do wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But if he was ever
So-
if he was ever to tell you what he do wrong, you could find yourself in that and get yourself out of it.
And that comes back to my point of what I'm trying to tell the viewers, and if you got a son watching, all this shit is entertainment. No matter what, who say, you say, hell, you Saint Boat can say, that shit is all entertainment. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
good. That's good. He gonna say it
That's
fast.
a bar.
They fuck with me.
Yeah, that's a bar.
All this shit is entertainment. So, granted, if y'all listening to a nigga from your city, or you listening to Young Boy, or you listening to a nigga from, wherever, man, all that shit, drill, rack, whatever, man. Entertainment is entertainment. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. A nigga getting paid to sell y'all these
I ain't
things.
gonna say that. Shit going on. You
No,
just
I ain't
gotta
knocking
know
that
right
shit ain't
from
going
wrong.
on.
Yeah, just-
I ain't knocking that shit ain't going
'Cause
on.
Shit going on.
Yeah.
But
It's
because
better
listen,
if you-
But
the
listen,
topic was-
see how
the
many
topic
niggas
was
getting wrapped
senseless.
up in.
The topic was senseless
Yeah,
violence.
it ain't gotta be going.
Well,
Everybody want to
topic
talk
is
about
real.
senseless violence, but what about justified violence? What if a
So
nigga
what's
do me
justified?
something? And what you mean?
Justified.
No, I'm saying, elaborate for the people what's justified violence.
Justified.
Nigga run
Stand
down
your
the
ground.
road.
Stand your
That's
ground. We
stand your
definitely in
ground.
Florida.
Just like when I first walked in, y'all was talking about the y'all know nigga with guns and don't but I'm gonna tell you something. I got a gun. And I'm not finna fight now nigga. But everything gonna be justified because I ain't just finna go out here and just go shoot at a nigga for no reason. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, so educate me on the gun license laws.
I'ma tell you
I'm
right
a felon.
now.
I don't know nothing
Yeah, you
about that
can't-
shit.
You
okay.
can't get one.
Okay,
That's
this-
first law.
if you want to
Yeah,
carry a
period.
gun, young people, this is what you do. Don't get no felonies. Wait till you're 21, take the class. You can go get any gun you want to and carry it legally. If the
In the
right
state.
now, in the state of Florida,
Mhm.
if I feel threatened by you, if you stand up and say T.I. punch in your mouth right now, and I shoot you, I can get off right now.
Now you know
Not
the craziest
necessarily.
thing though.
Yeah,
I've seen it go south.
You know
at
what
it
first.
depends on who you is. You see what I'm saying? If
So
I feel
technically
threatening,
it's-
if you hit me, I can
Yeah.
shoot you. Huh? That one. If you hit me, I can shoot you.
So what is-
Ain't gonna lie,
They
you know another law I just learned
They
about
don't feel
though?
like he was scared of you, but that nigga buckled something.
What up?
He raised up on you and you say you was scared of him. But
You know another law. You know another law I just found out about in Florida. You know a nigga body weight and size is considered a weapon
That's what I just
compared
told
to
For sure. And I got an uncle that told me that. Because
Listen,
he
what
said
was
that you
that?
know
A big
But
nigga,
look,
but like just imagine me, bro. I'm
But look, check this out.
bro, I'm 5'6", 160 that big.
So okay, keep that mindset. So I got an uncle, right? He's like 3 of us put together.
Yeah,
he told me
he a
they
weapon.
pulled him over,
He a
and you
weapon.
might have some officers that's our size.
Yeah.
Off the road, they told him, don't move, put your hands up. Because of your size,
Yeah,
we don't
you-
know what you gonna do.
But I'm saying with the gun license thing, he don't even like, even if you, because really it gotta be, you gotta feel like your life
And
threatened.
you know your life in danger.
Your
That
life
force
in
gotta
danger.
be equal force.
But
though,
at no,
this man
well,
can't
listen.
have no weapons on him.
Well, listen.
No,
what
no,
I'm
no,
telling
so
you
you
is,
about to
slap the shit out you.
What-
You
what
pull
I'm-
out your gun and
listen,
shoot him.
No, no, no,
Listen,
that's the law though,
listen,
nephew.
cuz,
That's why a lot of stand your
Cuz,
ground.
listen, what I'm
wrong.
telling you.
If you
But
threaten,
with the big, see, I don't know about the state, but it depend on who you is and what the situation is. But I'm telling you, a big nigga is considered like your body size and your height is all that considered a weapon compared to the other person. You see what I'm saying?
Can I tell you this part?
Whatever.
It go back to what we were talking about them dogs earlier, right?
Yeah, Chihuahua and Rottweiler.
But guess what? Guess who the dog that they view the most vicious?
The big one.
No,
Nah,
the pit bull.
That pit bull.
Look, it be the
And,
Chihuahua.
and guess what?
Chihuahua got the
The
gun.
black people, the niggas are the pit bulls of the
Yeah,
world.
all in the world, yeah.
Listen, bro. Listen, bro. Black people are the pit bulls of this world. So to the people, we are a threat. Anytime that the people get called, anytime they call the dog pound on the dog, and they say it's a pit bull, guess what they come to do?
Euthanize it.
Boy, when they get to the pound, boy, you was a dead dummy. But golden retrievers and Labradors and little Laffy Taffy dogs,
German Shepherd.
they find a home.
That's the most
Find
aggressive
him a
dog.
good home. I say that to say this, bro. Society has viewed us as dangerous, and we gave that image to them. Senseless violence is senseless violence simply because it's because I gotta prove to you who I don't even think I am. If I know who I am, the Rottweiler, know who the Chihuahua is, and if it ain't that serious,
I'm walking away from it.
I could leave it alone.
And then let me tell you something about people. We think getting embarrassed, like I stay in a small city, so when you make news on Facebook,
Yeah.
people think that's the end of the world. You know what? Next week they're gonna be talking about something else.
Right,
You see what I'm
right.
saying? To me, certain stuff ain't worth my life. You see what I'm saying? And I don't want to leave my family. You see what I'm saying? So certain situations I ain't gonna put myself into. So that's why we need to learn how to walk away from some stuff, so we don't have to worry about all that.
Oh, I know I got a good one. Listen, guess what the old niggas need to do? We need to stay out of the way of these young niggas, man. It's y'all time. I ain't got no business in the parties y'all in.
I'm almost 30 something, but I had my run.
I'm out of here.
And get what I always heard coming up. You gonna meet your match.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't met my match yet, but that don't mean I'm trying to meet him at 30.
No, I ain't trying to meet it.
Get what?
And just as
If
much
you-
fun
if
you
you
can
like
have
that-
at the club.
if you
when
like
I
that,
have my little
you got
game nights, you can have just as much fun there.
And bro, I have just as much fun
Around
at the house with y'all
Around
on
people
the
I
back
love.
porch.
You see what I'm saying?
I
Around
stay
people
home, play
around
Fortnite. What
people.
y'all talking about?
I got
Play
a question.
Fortnite.
though.
What your question is, homie? We running.
kinda
Man,
like,
you missed the whole
It's
segment
but
on you.
no, I'm just saying I'm here now. I'm fresh out the road. But listen though, my question is, it's kind of off topic, but it's like senseless violence too. Like, why black people treat other black people the way they do? Like when I say that, I mean to say like, say a rapper for instance, a rapper got this and that, rapper got money. He come to a nigga city, he got to check in. Hindsight, a billionaire, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, got Dawg.
But you ain't saying
All
around
them
your
can-
stuff.
Hold on. All them can come to the city. They don't gotta check in. They don't gotta hang out. And not saying the rappers, cause most time, 9 times out of 10, rappers go to another nigga city. They probably ain't even going to the hood unless they tapped in. They probably going to shop, do they the little 1, 2, but I don't get caught up.
If they're not going to the hood, who I'm tapping in for?
But I'm just
Musk
saying,
going to the hood, so
listen,
you gotta tap
what
in.
I'm telling you, most rappers who go to other niggas' cities still get caught and don't even be going to the hood. It just, nigga like PNB Rock just died at Roscoe Waffle, whatever that is.
Yeah.
If Elon Musk would have been that nigga, wouldn't have did that.
Because people look at
Nigga
Elon
ain't
right now.
from around.
Elon Musk would have had that big
He has
dream
some-
on.
Guess why? I'm gonna tell you why.
Elon Musk wouldn't have been there though.
Even if he
He
was,
probably wouldn't. But I'm just saying, if he
He
was.
wouldn't have been there.
If he was, though, okay.
A niggas gonna touch Elon. They know it's
Oh,
an Elon pocket.
Guess why? Guess why niggas ain't gonna touch Elon?
Why?
Cause he white.
And he dressed like he.
That's
No,
what
no,
I
no,
think.
no, no. Hold on. Listen, bro. Listen, and I get where he going, and I'm finna help him out, bro. I promise you, bro. A white man can do way more to you than a black man can. You know why? Cause you know the consequences of dealing with a white man.
For sure.
Since they done made it clear that boy, what you do to bro, I like white people. I got some white friends, but what you do to a white man, in your mind, see, boy, we'll kill each other all day. George Zimmerman did what he did. What you call? Ain't nobody did him nothing yet.
Listen.
Y'all wonder why he ain't popped up.
Cause he's white.
He
Another white dude shot at him.
Hold on, listen, bro.
He Hispanic, though.
But people are white.
His color is this.
But yeah, whatever he is, when you white, bro, black people, they don't feel nothing but the white man. And you know where that came from?
Slavery.
But it's a mentality. We've been indoctrinated with this since way.
And
We ain't never been locked up. We ain't never been slaves before. We've been locked up, so we know what slavery is. When they tell us to cut the lights off, go to bed, and clean up this, and go to the kitchen and fold them clothes, that's modern day slavery. But I'm telling you something, bro. Niggas ain't bad as they say they is.
Let me piggyback off you though, Whoa. That's what I was finna say. White people is the biggest gangsters I know, and a lot of niggas will look crazy when I say it. But to be real with you, bro, white people take, and it ain't no black and white, cause I'm just talking. But white people take what they want. If they want it, they take it. And if you don't like it, come do somebody. And we'll change the laws on you. If I don't want you to do this, I'll change the law.
Look at South
Now
City.
what?
South City finna go.
I want
4th Avenue
that.
got towed down.
I want that.
But we want that.
Get that.
We gonna take that.
We gonna take it. It ain't no. I'm finna take it. And what
Guess
you gonna do
why
about
they
it?
can take it though, Whoa?
They got the money.
No,
They
do. They do.
got the money.
We
That's
got the
unification.
knowledge. We got the knowledge. That's the biggest
But
thing.
we
Money
fight.
ain't
We
nothing.
we fighting over stuff
Listen,
we don't own.
The knowledge.
They all together.
Listen, Whoa, and
That's
they
the
know
biggest
that.
thing.
They know that. I'm telling you, it's the knowledge. I said all this to get back to this about the music thing, because that's what y'all was talking about. I had to tell y'all about the white people first. But guess who pushing all their music?
The white people.
Guess who eating the most out their music?
The white people.
And I'm putting this in y'all life. I'm letting y'all hear this. I'm pushing this agenda to y'all, because guess what? Y'all ain't. I've been to the father figures out y'all life. So all y'all got is the black hero y'all seeing. Yo, I'm gonna make him talk about killing niggas, serving, and all this. He ain't teaching y'all no excellence. Just like what you said earlier. Hold on, let me finish. Just like what you said earlier. If you tell a nigga about building credit, buying a house, they ain't gonna want to hear.
Yeah.
But why not? Because that's how the white people said it. We want to see, they don't put so much of this in our face. Tupac, Thug Life, Chief Keef, and King Von, and NBA. They don't put so much violence in our life. This is what we look up to now. If you ain't got no real father figure in your life, like 90%, 80% of black kids, you ain't got nobody to look up to but these people. So we gonna set y'all mind on this and let y'all follow that while we do this, while we really get it. They done got our mind trained so good was like we don't even know the shit that we don't even know the game that they playing. You feel we can't never catch up because we don't even know the game that they playing. If you ain't even like
invented the internet.
Listen, we invented everything to keep y'all occupied while we do what we do.
They know what they
You
do.
see what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something like when my daddy told me. We was on the phone one day and I was
Fuck
talking to
Mark's up too.
I was like, dang, Daddy, I wish I could get some food stamps. You know that one old boy told me? He said, boy, you don't wish that. No. Boy, look how much money you make. Boy, you got to make this much money to get food stamps.
Okay.
You going to sacrifice making that much money
To get some free food.
Just to get some free food.
That's how we
You see
think.
what I'm saying?
That's
how
a
we
real
brought up.
perspective
That's
too.
how
Because
I
a lot of
Yeah,
people
I'm
don't
a
think
sacrifice
like
that. Oh, boy, I'm finna get these food stamps. It's free, but I'm making $8 an
Y'all
hour.
want to know the biggest
Facts.
difference between
Facts.
black and white people though?
What that?
White people think for the future.
Yeah,
of course.
Like they
Black
parents,
people
like
think
and,
right
and when
now.
they parents got, they got a whole life. They got a
So
whole.
wait, no,
earlier.
but since you said that though, so what do you got to say about? Okay, so you got people that say, if you living for the future, you constantly stressing. But if you live for the present, you good. You living in the moment.
Quick question.
You are living in the moment.
Yeah, guess what? Guess what we don't have that white people have, bro.
Backup support.
No. Listen, when your homie die, why we gotta take up money for him?
Life insurance.
White people have life insurance when they born.
And then they kill themselves just so their family can be straight.
Nah,
You seen the one that got caught?
Yeah.
He killed the whole family and got caught.
But he was
He
trying
left
to get that back.
he left the older son alive.
He
He
was trying to
killed
get-
himself. He killed the wife, the other son. His son finna inherit $3, $4, $5 million.
The way he
So
thought.
so he ain't got. You see what I'm saying? That's how they think.
But listen, my thing is with this here,
That
bro.
shit crazy.
Listen. When we gonna wise up and switch the narrative?
We gonna catch
Got
up.
to.
We can close on this, bro.
No, we don't close yet. We got 6
I
minutes.
just got here. No,
Wait,
we're
it's
going
to
to
11. It's to 11.
So,
But
no,
I got one more thing before we close.
Okay, we got one more. Listen, my thing is
Well,
this.
we go past 11.
My thing
Yeah,
is this.
it's over with.
My thing is this, bro. Listen, you got to get to the point where you don't get caught up in what they say and find out what he say.
Y'all want to know something though? That'll leave y'all thinking about? We in real life Hunger Games right now. Live.
I call that maze running type shit.
They watching us kill
I
each
call
other, do whatever we do. They just watching it.
And see,
look
that's why
at
they
these
push the
dumbass
movies
motherfuckers.
out, though. They push the movies
Hunger
out.
Games,
You
Squid
feel
Game,
me?
What the thing over there?
Squid
4 or 5
Game.
minutes.
all that.
I just want to say one last thing before I leave, so we talk about this. white people been knew 30, 40 years ago that the population was gonna change. We weren't finna be the minority no more.
Yeah, they knew.
They been knew that.
They scared of us.
That's why they don't put so much shit in the earth. I mean, they don't put so much stuff in the world to knock black people out. Take the black person out of the house. Let them black on black violence, AIDS, coronavirus.
Yeah, hurricane.
We gonna poison their food. All this type of stuff. But you know what God got built for you, can't nobody stop it. Don't matter what. Don't matter what. And God's plan was for us to not be the minority no more because they know they want righteous.
So you know what the
from
reason?
jump.
You know what the reason for the ban abortion law is? Because white people have the money to pay for abortion. White people get pregnant at a higher rate, but they've been killing babies. Black people ain't been able to do that. So slowly but surely, the black people are becoming the majority, or black and brown people are becoming the majority because the black Mexicans, we don't have the money to pay for the abortion. So we having babies. White people are less having babies. So we're gonna make y'all start having babies because shortly y'all gonna be these people gonna be the majority and we're gonna lose the power. Like the Democrats and the Republicans. We're gonna lose the seat. It's a whole
But
game.
see, I don't get it though. Why stop that bill if y'all want to have population control?
That's what I was just finna say. Well, you
Yeah.
kind of backwards on that one.
Huh?
So
No,
they can
you
stop
right.
them. No,
No, I ain't gonna say you went
I-
backwards, but
I ain't get it. I was trying to hear.
They
White
got
people
the money, the
Yeah,
funds
white
to
people
get
been
the
killing their
abortion.
kids, so they really trying to stop them from killing
Killing
their
their
kids.
kids
so
it can increase their
So
population.
that's why they like no
No more abortions.
Wait, they want white people to increase their population?
Yeah,
Population?
yeah. See, white people, they got that money. They kill the baby. Baby, you got pregnant by Jimmy. You and Jimmy are not ready to have a
Ain't
baby.
gonna lie.
Y'all are not
Oh,
gonna
okay,
get
okay.
married.
I'm gonna tell you one thing that's
But though,
crazy.
how can they do that though? Because they really not stopping population control no more. Because now the black people gonna
Yeah,
pop
but
up,
it
baby.
was always like
It
that.
was always like that.
They
But
want
one thing I
to
was gonna say,
right
man,
in the
listen
ghetto
though.
and
You know the majority of the population in Texas right now,
What?
Hispanic.
Hispanics.
and they take
Yeah,
it
because
over
the border
quick.
right there.
But you know what's crazy?
The border right
Texas is a predominantly white state.
Yeah, but until
Until that why you think they want to build a wall and,
Yeah, 'cause
and
they
all
come
that?
through that
Trump
border.
ain't want to build no wall for real. I just say that because I know that's what y'all want to hear, and I'm gonna tell you what you want to hear. I love Trump. Trump a real pimp, real nigga.
I ain't gonna lie.
Tell you what you want to hear,
I
bro.
fuck with Trump.
Tell you what you want to hear.
Push T had
I'm
us
gonna tell you
rich.
what you want to hear, so I can get back here.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna give y'all the black people. I'm gonna give y'all cake, cheese, and everything. Really, people put Joe in there.
Run it up.
Because, listen, people put Joe in there because
Trump
they ain't like
giving
Trump in
too much.
2016.
He was giving black people
Listen,
way too much.
Man, I'm telling you, man, they ain't like Trump was bucking, dog. Bucking on billionaires and everything.
Yeah,
Trump couldn't be controlled.
I ain't gonna lie, but that's why Trump ass
Trump
is
ass
grass
rich.
right now.
I ain't gonna
Trump
lie.
rich.
Trump down there
Trump
might
rich.
might
Y'all
come
niggas
back.
crazy.
Y'all sleep.
Nah,
Y'all
nah,
niggas
nah.
crazy.
Trump
Yes,
finna be
on-
back.
Listen,
Yes,
y'all
on
niggas
Trump.
crazy.
Trump
boy.
stand on business.
Alright.
Y'all
I
see when Trump was
understand
in
that,
that
but
bitch,
the feds
Russia
on
ain't trying
Trump.
nothing.
Why you say? Listen, Trump been Trump.
Trump
Now,
a real
I brought up.
white
This why I brought up
man.
Trump though. Well, listen, Trump been done figured out what the majority gonna be and who the minority is. Why you think Trump been pleasing to the black people
Trump fuck
since he
with
got
us.
in office? I'm gonna get a hood money. I'm gonna free their favorite rappers. I'm gonna let their favorite rappers out of jail. I'm gonna link up with Kanye. I'm gonna link up with
These
Lil
old
Wayne.
nobody
I'm
control
gonna link up with
everything.
Kodak Black. Cause guess what?
Yeah,
These
what?
niggas got the.
Hey, get what, though?
These niggas. Hold on.
Get what?
These niggas got the.
voting.
Hold on. What?
Still ain't voting though.
You right.
Hold on. Hold on.
Who doing that? Niggas
Hold
like
on,
me
whoa,
who like
whoa.
Kodak Black and Lil Wayne can't vote.
Hold on, whoa. Y'all ain't the only niggas that like Kodak
I'm
Black
just
and Lil
saying,
Wayne.
I'm not saying the only.
And y'all ain't the majority of the people that like Kodak Black and Lil
niggas
Wayne.
like us convicted
Listen,
fellas who
just
can't
listen.
vote.
Well, you know the majority of
get your
people who
rights
listen
back.
to hip hop.
Listen,
White people.
You can get your rights back.
Bro, you,
White
you
people.
know who
You know
buy
what
the
I'm
music?
Y'all asleep.
White folks.
Y'all niggas
Hey,
don't buy
but
music.
hold on. When
Nah,
we talk,
for
when we talk
sure.
about the convicted felon thing,
I
listen.
ain't knocking that.
Convicted felon is a choice. I'm a convicted felon, but guess what? I've been not a convicted felon for so long. Guess what they do?
Give you white.
Bro, I can vote now.
Yeah.
But I voted for my dog Terrence Barber. Shout out to Terrence Barber. I voted for him. Got dog. I went out my first chance to vote. I went and slapped it down on it. Got my sticker.
Voted
I can
for
vote
Rudy?
now. Huh?
Voted for Mr. Rudy.
Who?
Mr. Rudy.
Rudy. Who is Rudy?
Rudy Ferguson.
Yeah, Rudy. I voted for Rudy too. Yeah, Rudolph. That's his name on the ballot. Yeah, his name wasn't Rudy on there.
Yeah, Rudy on
See,
there.
Rudy, I know. The Rudy I know played football with Jungo. He was the quarterback. I know it. But when you say Rudy, I think about the young.
Nah.
Daddy is Rudolph.
OG.
Yeah. I voted for them folks. And I'm going to vote again. This is my first time, baby, and I'm a convicted felon. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
it don't let that box you in, man. Don't let, it's 11 o'clock now, man. I appreciate
Y'all
everybody.
niggas see what I did just then? Man, y'all got a whole lot of game tonight on Raw Table Talk. This ain't the $1 million worth of game. Shout out to them, though. But you gonna get this here for free. No ads, no bullshit. We live and we with it. Man, y'all tap in next week. We gonna go up and we gonna do the same thing.
You gonna start getting ads though.
Huh?
You gonna start that?
You
You gonna start
gotta finish that. Hold on, you ain't gonna you finna start doing it.
We
That's
ain't
what's
not
gonna
gonna
happen.
speak it to
You
the
gonna
existence.
speak everything
But
to
right now,
existence.
y'all
The law of attraction. Leave off on that. The law of attraction.
Matter of
The
fact,
power of the tongue.
if they want to advertise their hair products right now, go ahead and cash out.
Holla at Tony Rodriguez.
Right
We
now.
ain't gonna never
Yeah.
knock no affirmations.
Hey,
man,
but can we do this though before we leave though?
What up?
Can we just pray for
I
you?
knew that.
Y'all, come on. Viewers,
And
bow
listen,
your heads.
because
So
some
finna get
people
it
got somebody or some situation that they got and really want some change. So
For sure.
me, I'm an avid believer in prayer. So before we leave the podcast, bro, we just want to pray for everybody's safety. Y'all cool with that?
They cool with it.
They cool with it?
They cool with it.
All right.
They do it.
Father God, in the name of Jesus, we first off, we want to come before you, Lord. We thank you for this opportunity. We thank you for my little nephew, Tony, man. We ask you to bless and increase his platform. Lord, we ask you to bless what he's doing. Show him his lane. Let him do what he do. Lord, we pray for the people that are watching. We pray for their family. We pray for hurt. We pray for trauma. We pray that somebody watching this tonight learn something and get encouraged by something and change their lives because of something that we said. And it all came through you. Lord, we love you and we praise you. We ask that everybody make it home safe, that there's no violence in the city, that nobody gets hurt tonight. In Jesus' name we pray.
Hold on, before you say amen,
Well,
let's pray for the Florida Gators and the rest of the season.
name we pray.
You ran out the prayer, amen.
Hey,
I ain't wild. Y'all niggas, see, I talk to God about everything. You niggas get